Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Paulson Stadium. We are the McLean County Sports Network, and we are excited to bring you live Week 3 action between your McLean County Cougars and the visiting Hopkins County Central Storm. We're about 30 minutes away from kickoff right now, and we're here a little bit early to bring you the senior night festivities here in just a few moments. I believe we're waiting on a couple more parents to come down on the track. But regardless of that, my name is Heath Hicks. Alongside me, or joining me shortly, will be actually my brother David Hicks. So we're going to have the Hicks and Hicks combo up here in the booth tonight for you guys. So something to stay excited and be listening for. But excited to be out here tonight. We're gonna do the senior night festivities, followed by a little pregame warm-up for you guys to get you excited about this Friday Night Lights here in McLean County for the first time in 2020. But give us just one moment, and as soon as senior night festivities begin, we will begin as well. All right, folks, and we are back. We have our first senior of the night, Zayner Abney.
Activities and clubs include JROTC and football. His favorite football memory is making his first solo tackle at Muhlenberg County. His future plans are to join the Marine Corps, and his favorite Coach Wagnerism is to embrace the sun. Zayner Abney. Our second senior for the night is Morgan Allgood. His parents are Jana and Tommy Allgood. His activities include golfing, hunting, and hanging out with friends and family. In one sentence, his favorite football memory is playing laser tag in the high school and beating Owensboro Catholic. His future plans are to go to college for golf and then go pro. His favorite Wagnerism is, "You're my favorite." Morgan Allgood. Our third senior tonight is Connor Baldwin. His parents are Jeremy and Christy Baldwin. His activities include hitting links with the boys, hunting, and fishing. His favorite football memory is walking into Somerset and seeing the Cougar faithful in the attendance showing up. His future plans are to go to college to play golf with Mr. Allgood, and he plans to see him in the PGA. His favorite Wagnerism is, "Baldwin, you are not fast, strong, or athletic. Do as your coaches tell you." Connor Baldwin. Our next senior tonight is Kenny Brooks. His parents are Chaz and Chris Brooks. His activities include hunting, fishing, and rapping. His favorite football memory is starting his first varsity game. His future plans are to join the United States Army. And his favorite Wagnerism is, "Good job, Brooks." Senior Kenny Brooks. Our next senior tonight is Brady Dane. His parents are Sean and Tracy Dane and Trent and Alicia Garrett. His activities include golf, basketball, and playing Xbox. His favorite football memory is coming to practice every day. His future plans are to either go to college or work on the family farm. His favorite Coach Wagnerism is, "Don't be a basketball player." Senior Brady Dane. Next senior is William James Hurley. His parents are Crystal and Bobby Pillow. His activities are he likes to golf with Connor, Gabe, Morgan, and Andrew. His favorite football memory is football camp when Zarek Wedding ate a whole box of Swiss cake rolls. His future plans are to go to college for 4 years and then pursue a career on the towboats. His favorite Wagnerism is Hurley or don't be an orange. Senior James Hurley. Our next senior is Jacob Hampton. His mother is Christy Ward and his father is Richard Hampton. His activities include playing basketball and live streaming video games. And his favorite football memory is everyone's support when they won the district championship. His future plans are to go to a 4-year college. His favorite Wagnerism is give effort. Senior Jacob Hampton. Our next senior is Matthew Miller. His parents are Derek and Candace Miller. His activities and clubs include hunting, fishing, baseball, and lifting. His favorite football memory is beating Owensboro Catholic. His future plans are to get a good job and live a good life. His favorite Wagnerism is, you're not athletic. Senior Matthew Miller. Our next senior is Chandler Moore. His parents are Chuck Moore and Marquisa Fisher. His activities include hunting, fishing, and bowling. His favorite football memory is never forgetting to get yelled at by coach every single play. His future plans are to go to college and play football, get a degree in computer science. His favorite Wagnerism are, you are a guiding light in a world of darkness. Senior Chandler Moore. Our next senior is Andrew Munster. His parents are Jenny and Jared Baldwin and David Munster. His activities are FBLA and track. His favorite football memory is football camp his sophomore year. His future plans are to go to college. His favorite Wagnerism is, you're one big bowl of I don't listen. Senior Andrew Munster. Our next senior is Braden Piercy. His parents are Deanna and Troy Piercy. His activities are track and field, FBLA, and fishing. His favorite football memory is the community support when they won the district championship. His future plans are to play sports in college and pursue a degree in sports marketing. His favorite Wagnerism is Piercy. Good job. Senior Braden Piercy. Our next senior is Caleb Stein. His parents are Chris and Carrie Stein. His activities are football, weightlifting, and spending time with his girlfriend. His favorite football memory is deflating an air mattress at football camp. His future plans are to go to college and pursue a career in food and dietary science. His favorite Wagnerism is, sup, Stein? Senior Caleb Stein. Our final football senior tonight is Gabriel Whitmer. His parents are Jenny and Derek Whitmer. His activities are golf, football, video games, FBLA, pep club, and beta club. His favorite football memory is winning district last year. His future plans are to go to college and then to pharmacy school. His favorite Wagnerism is, Gabe, you have hands for feet. Senior Gabe Whitmer. Ladies and gentlemen, your class of 2021 football team seniors. Our next senior is the football team manager, Heather Mapes. Her parents are Eddie and Judy Mapes. Her activities include 2 years of the FCS, prom committee 1 year, pep club 1 year, junior class president 1 year, and football management 4 years. Her favorite football memory was the excitement of beating Owensboro Catholic. Her future plans are undecided, but wants to do something with acting. Her favorite Wagnerism was, "He was really deaf." Senior football manager Heather Mapes. Now we will be announcing the cheerleading seniors. Representing the MCHS varsity cheer team is Abby Kroonbaker. Abby is the daughter of Martha and Ron Kroonbaker. Abby has been a member of the varsity cheer team for 4 years. Her fondest memory while being a member was when she jumped out of the closet and scared Coach Cecil half to death in Disney. Her future plans include graduating high school, attending the University of Louisville, and becoming an interior designer. Senior Abby Kroonbaker. Also representing the MCHS cheer team is Isabella De La Cruz. Isabella is the daughter of Amy and Joe Upchurch. Isabella has been a member of the varsity cheer team for 4 years. Her fondest memory while a member of the team is when her and her fellow cheerleaders blew up Coach Cecil and Coach Taylor's phone when acting crazy at Disney. Her future plans include attending college at OCTC for basics and then attending a good nursing program to become a nurse anesthesiologist. Senior Isabella De La Cruz. Also representing the cheer team is Sydney Ferguson. Sydney is the daughter of Jennifer and James Ferguson. Sydney has been a member of the cheer team for 4 years. Her fondest memory while being a member of the cheer team was during her sophomore year when her and Isabella did a chest bump after a touchdown. She flew backwards and landed on the ground in front of everyone. Her future plans include going to college and obtaining a degree in occupational therapy. Senior Sydney Ferguson. Our final senior tonight is Rebecca Jolie Surma. Rebecca is the daughter of Sissy and Atul Surma. Rebecca has been a member of the varsity cheer team for 1 year. Her fondest memory while a member of the team is making new friends and cheering on the Cougars. Her future plans are to attend college and become a pilot. Senior Rebecca Surma. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the McLean County High School class of 2021 Fall Sports Seniors. Give them a round of applause.
All right, folks, and as you've heard, that concludes the senior night festivities. It looks like we are going to have the anthem here in just a moment, and we will have that for you, and then we will get into pregame just after that. We're the McLean County Sports Network, and we will be right back.
you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Remain standing for tonight's invocation by Pastor Eric Nelson.
Let us pray. Father, we just thank you and praise you, God, for hearing and answering prayer. We thank you, Lord, for your watch care over these young men tonight. We just pray that you would give them a good game, help them to work hard, help them to show good leadership and good sportsmanship. Wrap your arms of protection around them and keep them healthy. And God, be careful to give you praise, not only for what you've done for these boys already, but what you're still going to do even tonight. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
All right, folks, and we are back here at Paulson Stadium. About 8.5 minutes to go before kickoff, and we're going to set you up a little bit with a little pregame show here to set it up. Tonight, our McLean County Cougars are playing host to the Hopkins County Central Storm. McLean County comes into this game 2-0. Hopkins County Central is 0-2. McLean County is coached by head coach Zach Wagner, and Hopkins County Central is coached by William C. Manning. In the last meeting between these two teams, McLean County won 50-20 on September 27th of last year. So a pretty solid win there for the Cougars. Cougars come into this thing 2-0. They beat Muhlenberg County in week 1, 32-12, and then defeated the Butler County Bears last week, 42-28. We'll get into a little bit of game summary before some festivities to begin all of this. In 2019, in the game that McLean County won 50-20 at Hopkins Central, McLean County rushed for 392 yards to Hopkins Central's 106. On the flip side of that, Hopkins County Central threw for 289 yards to McLean County's 34, which brings us to one of our tonight's look-fors, which is polar opposites. McLean County has rushed this year for 658 yards while throwing for just 105 yards. On the flip side of that, Hopkins Central has passed for 584 yards while rushing for just 44 yards through the first two contests. So tonight you're going to see two teams with completely different mentalities on the offensive side of the ball. In that 2019 game, we had several McLean County players that are still with us this year that had big nights, Andrew Munster being one of them, who rushed for 82 yards and a touchdown. He also recorded 12 tackles in that game. Hopkins County Central, their leading returning player from that game would be Adrian Stringer. Adrian Stringer, the quarterback. Oh, hold on just 1 second. Sorry about that, folks. A little chaotic here in the booth tonight. As of right now, I'm running the show by myself. Our normal sidekick, Drew Crabtree, he's doing the PA announcing tonight. And as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, my brother David Hicks will actually be making his McLean County Sports Network debut for us here in just a little bit. We were getting through a little bit of the setup coming into this one. As I mentioned, McLean County won the contest last year against Hopkins Central. And I was just getting to one of our tonight's look-fors, which is to limit Adrian Stringer. Stringer passed for 279 yards last season in this contest and 2 touchdowns. And he's continued to throw very well throughout his career. In just 12 starts at QB for Hopkins Central, he's thrown for 3,000 yards, which is quite impressive. So somebody keep an eye on number 8, Adrian Stringer. In that game last year, he actually rushed for 75 yards against us, which doesn't seem to be part of his game this season, having rushed only 9 times for -6 yards. So he's really going to try to beat us through the air tonight. And our McLean County defensive line is going to have to put pressure on him, and our defensive backs are going to have to lock down his receivers. McLean County comes into this game, as I mentioned, 658 rushing yards, coming in a lot of different directions. Andrew Munster has been our top performer on both sides of the ball so far this year, as expected, rushing for a team-leading 239 yards, 2 touchdowns on 35 carries. He has 29 total tackles on the season, which also leads the Cougars. Number 19, Connor Baldwin, senior. It's a little bit of a Swiss Army knife for McLean County this season. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns. He's rushed for 45 yards and a touchdown. And he's also second on the team with 16 tackles this year. So it's definitely somebody to keep an eye on. We also have a bevy of other individuals that have had great performances so far, including number 17, Braden Piercy. Piercy has rushed for 123 yards and a touchdown, the touchdown coming against Muhlenberg County in Week 1. And then last week, caught a touchdown pass from quarterback Matthew Miller in the end zone. Outstanding catch at the end of the first half at Butler County. Number 5, Brady Dane comes into this game as our leading receiver. 3 catches, 78 yards, and 2 TDs. Quarterback Matthew Miller has passed for 53 yards and that touchdown last week. He's also rushed the ball 23 times for 84 yards and 3 touchdowns, which actually leads the Cougars this season. You also have number 11, Zach Clayton, a junior, has rushed 10 times for 114 yards. And then number 9, Will Taylor, sophomore linebacker, has 12 tackles on the year, including a half sack last year. So several different Cougars to keep an eye on moving forward into this game, as here comes the Cougars through the helmet. And boy, these guys are excited to be back here at McLean County. Big fireworks display to start this one. And we're about 2 minutes from kickoff. Exciting times here in McLean County. Just to go through the District 2A, District 2 standings, McLean County is at the top of those standings right now. It's at the top of those standings right now. 2-0, 1-0 in the district after defeating Butler County last year. Hancock County, Owensboro Catholic, and Todd County are all 2-0 as well. But that's going to be different come tomorrow morning, as 4 of these teams are doing battle inter-district. Butler County is at Hancock County tonight, and the return of quarterback Darian Clay is going to be something to keep an eye on, as he rushed for 187 yards at Berrien County last year, so that could be a good matchup. And then Todd County Central visits Owensboro Catholic tonight. Both are high-powered offenses. Todd County scored 87 points through 2 games. Catholic has scored 77, so keep an eye on those matchups. But as I said, right now, McLean County leading District 2A, District 2. They're also ranked number 10 in 2A by Bluegrass Preps, and they are also ranked number 3 in the area by Homer's Radio Network. So it looks like we are about to get underway here. And yes, that's right, folks. That is the senior Chandler Moore, number 76, lining up as the kickoff specialist for tonight. McLean County looking for a consistent kickoff specialist this year, and seen a couple of videos of Chandler kicking it, and big man's got a boot. 6'7", 370 pounds. He has to be the biggest kicker in the state, and nice boot there, and it is muffed, and it looks like McLean County is on top of it. We'll wait and see what the referees say. And it is McLean County ball to begin this game. What a way to start. Good kick by Chandler Moore. Got to do about the 20-yard line. And
Hopkins Central recovers the kick on McLean.
oh, I'm sorry. Hopkins Central did recover that. So it's going to be 1st and 10. They're going to take over at their own 35-yard line to begin this one. Adrian Stringer gets a snap, and it's a handoff up the middle. And he is brought down by a bevy of Cougars. That was number 7 on the carry for Hopkins Central. That is, not sure, his name is not listed on the roster. So a bit of a struggle there. We'll confer with their radio crew. So it'll be 2nd down here. 2nd down and 8 for the Storm. Stringer back to pass. He throws right, and it is caught on the slide. Pickup of about 3 on the play. That is his favorite target, number 2, Christian Stringer, his younger brother. Not quite as big as the 6'4", 220-pound Stringer, or Adrian Stringer. but he does have 201 receiving yards on the season, so definitely keep an eye on him as he is the leading target for the play caller for the Storm. It's about 3rd down and 4. Line to gain is the 45-yard line of Hopkins Central. Some confusion on the Central sideline. And we are going to have a timeout, first called timeout of the game here, 2:44 in the first quarter. And with this, we would like to thank our sponsors for the night. We have several of them, and we are going to play a video clip of them right now. Of course, there's a bit of a delay. All right, folks, and we are back. 3rd and 4 for the Central Storm. Stringer takes it, and it's a pitch out right. That's number 7 running right. He gets right at the pylon. It's going to be close, but it does look like the spot of the ball is going to give Hopkins County Central a first down here.
Number 6 on a sweep to the far side. That's good enough for a Central Storm first down.
All right, 1st and 10 for Hopkins County Central.
It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line.
2 wide both ways for Stringer, 1 in the backfield. That's number 7. He's already carried the ball twice tonight. And it is given him again. And running off tackle left, gets out about 4 yards on the play. So a good first down run there for number 7. And looks like a solid ball carrier there. Well-built kid. And we're going to confer with the radio team here in a few moments. Sophomore Will Taylor on the tackle. We got 3 wide right for Stringer here. 2nd and 6. It's going to be an option right. He's going to pitch it out. And that's going to be a first down plus some. Gain of 12 on the play, and Hopkins County Central has marched into McLean County territory. That was McGarry on the option right. And they're back up. And again, handoff middle, slips a tackle and jumps out to about a 2-yard gain on the play. And the offense that we expected to see out of Hopkins County Central has been different so far. As I mentioned in pregame, the Storm came into this game rushing for only 44 yards on 36 carries over the first 2 weeks. And so far, we've seen nothing but the ground game from the Central Storm. 2 wide both ways again, 1 back in the backfield, and Stringer drops back for his first pass. He hits man on the crossing route, and he is stuck at the 31-yard line. Connor Baldwin in on that tackle. That's going to be short of the first down.
Stringer to Stringer on the play.
That was Christian Stringer on the catch. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2 for the Central Storm here. 2 wide both ways again. Stringer in the shotgun, hands it middle, and that's number 7 on the carry, and he is dropped by a host of Cougars. James Hurley in on that tackle. Big play right there for McLean County. We're going to call it a loss of 1 on the play. That's going to bring up 4th down and 3 for the Storm. And we'll see what they come. It looks like they're going to stay in the 2 wide both way shotgun formation. Number 7 joins Stringer in the backfield. He's going to be in the pistol formation here.
Get excited, crowd. It's okay.
Takes a snap. He's looking to throw right, and he connects with his man. That's number 25 on the reception, Chase Brasher, and that's going to be a first down for the Central Storm. I apologize, folks, at the moment. I'm trying to do a little double duty here with the camera and broadcasting. It makes it interesting, though. It's kind of fun. All right, 2 wide both ways again, shotgun formation. And a handoff is middle again. That's number 7 again. And McLean County sniffs that out. Short gain on the play. And a nice first down by Coach Cook's defense there. It's going to be a gain of 2 on the play.
Run up the middle, gain of about 2 yards, brought down on the play.
And number 7 is going to come off the field here. That's number 32 entering into the backfield. And that's Khalil McNary, freshman running back and linebacker. Good-sized kid. He's going to set up in the pistol formation behind Stringer. And he gets the handoff running left. And he is tackled at the 20-yard line. Nice tackle on the play there. That's number 45, Lucas Mosey. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6, depending on the spot. Yeah, 3rd down and 6 here. And we'll see if Coach Cook's defense can get a couple of stops from this distance. You got to think that it's going to be 4-down territory for the Central Storm. 2 wide both ways once again. And Stringer's looking to pass. He's rolling right. He throws over the middle. Reception made by number 2, Christian Stringer. He's going to get the first down and more, down to the 6-yard line. So it's going to bring up 1st and goal for Hopkins County Central. And the Central offense has come to play tonight. This unit has looked very good. Cool, calm, and collected. A nice balance of pass and run. And here with 6:18 to play, they are knocking on the doorstep of getting in the end zone. Stringer's he's in the pistol, and he's going to hand it off to McNary, running right, and he is tackled in the backfield. Nice play right there. I believe that was Gabe Whitmer. And back him up a little bit. Loss of 2 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line.
Loss of about 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal to the Central Storm.
Again, staying in that shotgun formation. 2 wide both directions. McNary standing beside Stringer. Keep an eye on number 2, Christian Stringer. He's wide out right. He shifts in a little bit. Stringer takes a snap. He's looking to his right. He throws it up and behind the intended receiver. He was trying to hit number 25, Chase Brasher there coming out of the backfield. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and goal from the 8-yard line. 5:25 to play here in the first quarter at Paulson Stadium. And a nice sustained drive here by the Hopkins County Central Storm, as this offense has moved the ball well, both through the air and on the ground so far tonight. Morgan Allgood checks out for McLean County. Stringer again, he's got 2 wide right and left. He's going to look left. He's pushed out of the pocket. He's still trying to throw. Has his man in the end zone. Touchdown. I apologize for missing that on the camera end, but that's number 83 on the reception. Tanner Edwards with the touchdown. And that's going to make it 6-0 Hopkins County Central here with 5:17 to play in the first quarter. Extra point coming up. Here in just 1 minute, folks, we're going to have a nice surprise for you guys here on the mic. So get pumped about that. Looks like the Storm is going to go for 2 here. Stringer's going to go under center here. And the ball is given to McNary running right. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. So here with 5:17 to play in the first quarter, the Hopkins County Central Storm has struck first as they are leading the McLean County Cougars 8-0 at Paulson Stadium. While these teams switch up, we're going to take a quick break of our own, brought to you by our sponsors, Muster Funeral Homes, BF Evans Ford, Charlie and Me Pet Services, and Ring Asphalt Ceiling. We will be right back. All right, folks, and we are back here at Paulson Stadium as the Cougars are set to receive for their first offensive possession of the game. Hopkins County Central took almost 7 minutes off the clock there to begin that one. An outstanding first possession for the Storm. There's a nice balance of run game, pass game, capped off by an 8-yard touchdown pass, Adrian Stringer to Tanner Edwards. And here comes an onside attempt. And there's a flag on the far side of the field. That's going to go against Hopkins County Central Storm. And they're going to back him up a little bit. I want to introduce everybody to my brother, David Hicks. He is now handling the camera duty. Say hello, Dave.
Hello, everybody. Glad to be here.
All
Excited
right.
about this game tonight.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to do this thing again. Maybe. There we go. All right. And again, an onside attempt, and it is recovered. It looks like Hopkins County Central has grabbed that ball against our hands team. Let's wait and see what the referee does. Looked like no, McLean County was able to get back on that football. So crisis averted there. So McLean County comes out. First offensive possession of the day for your Cougars. Again, run-heavy, offensive-minded team. And we'll see what Coach Wagner dials up. Here, 5:14 to play in the first quarter at Paulson Stadium. Beautiful night here for football. First night for Friday Night Lights in over a year here in Calhoun. McLean County taking over 47-yard line of the Central Storm. Andrew Munster in the backfield, Brady Dame out right. And Andrew Munster gets the ball running up tackle. Gets about 7 yards on the play. Good pickup on the ground for Munster, our leading rusher. So Munster last week led McLean County in rushing. He had... Crud, thought I had it here. He had over 100 yards and a few touchdowns. He was the player of the week. It's going to be 2nd and 4. They give him 6 on the play. It's going back to Munster, and we're pounding it middle again. Looks like he pushes the Powell right out towards the marker. Depending on the spot, looks pretty close to a first down to me. Nope, bad spot for Munster. Going to be 3rd and short here, 3rd and 1.
Munster on the carry from McLean County, it'll be 3rd and short.
Dave, how you doing tonight?
Doing good, buddy. Doing good. I've seen everybody. I've seen all the anticipation for this game and for these lights to be on a Friday night. Just glad to be here.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Yes.
Just an excitement in the air. 3rd and 1 for McLean County. 2 wide out right. And, double shift there. Nothing thrown. The ball is given middle to Munster. He's going to have enough for the first down. Not much more. McLean County got lucky there. And the cowbells are out, folks. The cowbells are out. So McLean County in really good field position here from the at the 35-yard line of Hopkins County Central. And so far, Coach Wagner, he's not showing any frills from this wing T offense. Brady Dame wide out left on the short side of the field. Matthew Miller goes under center, but it looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field. Timeout for McLean County. Their first charge timeout. With that timeout, we are going to thank our sponsors for this game. We are the McLean County Sports Network, and we will be right back. All right, folks, and we are back. First and 10 for the Cougars. And handoff to Connor Baldwin, running out right. He has some running room, and he is knocked down at the 30-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play. Nice first carry for the senior running back. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5 for McLean County from the Hopkins Central 30-yard line. Brady Dame lined out wide right. Andrew Munster in the backfield. Matthew Miller under center. The ball is given to Munster, and he slips up the middle. He's going to have plenty for the first down and more. 9 yards on the carry for the senior Munster, and he continues to have his success that he showed at Butler County last week. Munster was slowed a bit at Muhlenberg County. Still led us in, or was second in rushing in that one, 72 yards, but couldn't find enough running room to get in the end zone very much. But he finally broke the goal line last week. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 23 of the Central Storm. The ball is given to Braden Piercy, and he can burn. He gets out wide left. He's got the 10, and he is in for the touchdown. 17, Braden Piercy, TDMC here with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Outstanding run for Piercy, and that's something we've seen through the first 2 games, folks. Piercy in week 1 had the big touchdown at Muhlenberg County. And then last week, Piercy went up top and had a receiving touchdown. So big playmaker there. Number 17, Braden Piercy, as we mentioned in our first broadcast of the year. Somebody keep an eye on as a breakout player, and he's proven it night in and night out. So McLean County's going to go for 2 and try to square this thing up at 8. Ball is given to Munster running middle. He bounces off a few blockers, and he is in for the 2-point conversion. It is good. So here with 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter, McLean County squares it up at 8-all. I'm sorry, folks. I've been slacking a little bit on the scoreboard. I apologize. I'm sure I'm going to get some flack from Nate Carlock. I'm expecting a text message anytime. But regardless of that, great first quarter here in Paulson Stadium. 3 minutes ago, and everything's knotted at 8. We're in the McLean County Sports Network. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. All right, folks, and we are back. Big Chandler Moore struggling to get the ball on the tee, but with a little assistance from his friends, he's ready to kick this thing back to the Hopkins Central Storm. And it is away. Short kick right. Received at the 30-yard line and fallen on. That was number 30, LaBryan Home. So the Storm are going to set up shop at their own 30-yard line here with 2:58 to play in the first quarter. So, Dave, Hopkins Central, they came out quick, putting up some points, and McLean County responded. Nice response there by the Cougar offense. 1st and 10 for the Storm here. Again, Stringer in the pistol formation. We've seen him back there a lot. And he is going to throw, and that's his brother, number 2, Christian Stringer, on the 12-yard reception. And he's obviously going to be his number 1 target this evening. Nice throw on the play there. Stringer has plenty of arm, and it's proven to be the case over the first 2 weeks of the season. Hopkins Central lost week 1 to Todd County Central 42-39 in a high-scoring affair. Stringer threw for a lot of yards in that one. I don't have the numbers right here, but he was prolific, to say the absolute least. Last week, the Storm went to Owensboro Catholic. It ran into a buzzsaw, and Stringer still put up some good numbers in that one, including a touchdown pass. So we'll see what the senior QB can do here as he drops back to throw. He's looking middle. He steps up in the pocket and delivers a strike. Makes a man miss. It's number 25 on the reception, and he is tackled at the 34-yard line of the Cougars. So, again, very quickly, the Storm are in Cougar territory. That was number 25, Chase Brasher, who looks to be his second favorite target behind his brother. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Storm from the McLean County 34-yard line. Today, not a whole lot of answers from McLean County's defense for this Hopkins Central Storm offense.
No, everything seems to be really clicking for this offense. They're marching right down on us every time.
Yes, they are. That's number 7. No-name running back, not on the roster. Picks up a short gain on the play. Good possession there, or good play there by the Cougar defensive line.
Stringer on the run at the middle, gain of about 2 yards.
Gain of 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8 for Hopkins County Central from the McLean County 32-yard line. Minute and 27 remaining here in the first quarter at Paulson Stadium. Stringer takes a snap, fakes a handoff, and he throws out right. That's number 1 on the reception. He receives it, runs backwards, and he's met by several Cougars right there. Number 50, James Hurley on the big hit right there. Gets about a yard on the play. Will Taylor and James Hurley there. And it's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Storm here with just under a minute to play in the first quarter. We'll see what the Storm dial up here in this 3rd and long situation. 2 wide both ways. Stringer goes up. Change a little bit at the line of scrimmage. Now he's ready. And trying to make McLean County jump and succeeded. That's going to give Hopkins Central much better situation here. Now 3rd and short. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Storm. Crafty play right there by the senior play caller.
It'll be 3rd and 2 for Hopkins Central.
Stringer takes the snap. He is rolling out right, looking that direction. Nice long spiral pass just out of reach of his intended receiver, Christian Stringer. What a ball thrown right there. Pretty pass. Threw it to the pylon just out of reach of his brother, who is not quite as big as he is. Christian Stringer stands 6 foot 150, not the 6'4", 220 of his older brother. So with 24 seconds, it's going to bring up a 4th down and 2 for the Storm. Big moment right here for McLean County. See if they can come up with a big stop. That's number 7 in the backfield for the Central Storm. And Stringer goes under center, and he's going to try to sneak it forward, and the push is going to get it and some. It's going to take the Storm down to about the 21-yard line of McLean County. 1st down, Hopkins Central here with 18 seconds to play in the first quarter.
Stringer on the carry, got to push up the middle. That'll be a 1st down Central Storm with 18.7 seconds to go in the first quarter.
And it looks like the Central Storm are going to be content with that as they are walking off. So at the end of 1, McLean County tied with the visiting Hopkins County Central Storm 8-8 here at Paulson Stadium. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We're the McLean County Sports Network, and we want to thank our sponsors for this game. At this time, Muster's Funeral Home, located in Calhoun and Livermore, Kentucky. B.F. Evans, located in Livermore, Kentucky. Charlie and Me, Pet Services in Livermore, Kentucky. And Ring Asphalt Ceiling, located in Calhoun, Kentucky. We will be right back. All right, folks, we are back here to begin the second quarter. Hopkins County Central 1st and 10 from the McLean County 23-yard line. Stringer looking over the middle. He throws it up, and it is knocked down off the fingertips of number 25, Brasher. Falls just out of reach of a couple of Cougars for the potential interception. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Storm.
Was that Elijah that almost had that interception right there?
I believe it was Connor. I believe that was Connor Baldwin.
Okay.
It was close to that position.
Gotcha.
Number 19. All right, 2nd and 10. Stringer, 2 wide both ways. Number 7 in the backfield, and now he's looking to throw. He's going to look right. High lofting ball. Brady Dane just out of reach. That's number 2, Christian Stringer. Touchdown, Hopkins County Central. What a throw right there. Just dropped it right in over the outstretched arms of 6'4" Brady Dame. So here with 11:46 to play in the second quarter, Hopkins County Central regains the lead after the nice touchdown ball by the senior QB. 14-8 Hopkins Central. It looks like they are setting up to go for 2 once again. And Stringer goes under center. Hands the ball off. That's number 32 on the carry. They're going to say his knee was down, so they're going to say the 2-point conversion is no good here. So with 11:46 to play in the second quarter, McLean County trails Hopkins County Central 8-14. So, folks, a little deflated on the McLean County sideline, but we really haven't had the ball a whole lot so far in this game. We drove the ball 2 minutes. Hopkins County Central offense has really come out to play tonight. So, here momentarily, we are going to have a guest commentator join us, and we're just going to take a quick break while we're making that transition. This is the McLean County Sports Network, and we will be right back. All right, folks, we are back. Hopkins County Central Storm quarterback Adrian Stringer hooking up with his brother in the end zone there to take the lead over the McLean County Cougars 14-8 here with 11:46 to play in the first half at Paulson Stadium. We're excited to be joined now by guest commentator Mr. Zach Hibbs, alumni of the Hopkins County Central football team, ex-coach of Hopkins County Central football team. Welcome to the booth, Zach.
Oh, thank you so much. It's a really awesome thing that you're doing out here, especially for the people that can't make it out in the evenings to come watch these kids play and give their hearts.
Yeah, we're excited, man. We've been doing this for a few years now, trying to make it better and better every single year. Hopefully everybody's enjoying it at home tonight. Aside from kind of how the game's going so far on the McLean County side. But you got to be proud of how your Storm have come out here in the early going.
Absolutely. We've had some really rough years in the past, and really the last winning season, I heard some kids out there talking about the last winning season would have been about 08.
Oh, man.
And I took over after the last winning season, and it was 4-7, 3-6, and then or 6-3 and 7 and 6-4, and so I mean that's just the way it rolls, you know. And
yeah.
We had a real bad string. We were actually the longest losing streak in the state. So
well, see, I think you almost took that crown from us. It's kind of a nice transition into what I was wanting to talk about. So Coach Zach Wagner here of McLean County, he came to McLean County in 2013, and tonight with a win will set the all-time school record for most wins for a coach for McLean County. Prior to that, McLean County had a 32-game losing streak prior to Wagner's tenure here for McLean County. So a pretty big night for our team, and kind of exciting, just atmosphere here at McLean County.
It's really nice to see the culture change. It's really rough whenever you have such a hard time with the losses. It's really hard for the kids and that don't really want to come out and play, you know. Yep. And some of the best kids decide that they don't have it in them because they don't want to get beat up on every night. And then you have to play younger kids, and it's just a cycle. So
Definitely.
It's nice to see things turning around for both squads.
Definitely. As Zach Clayton, junior ball carrier for McLean County, rumbles into Storm territory. Pickup of 22 on the play right there. Nice run by the junior Zach Clayton. So a nice pickup for McLean County there.
Something that's really good that I'm seeing out here with McLean is their exterior blocking. Their receivers, they're not super, overly big, but the kid that I came out here to watch is Elijah Baldwin, and I mean, he sealed off on that first touchdown, a guy that was about twice his size. So it's really nice to see some of the little guys out there knowing they've got to put in their part.
And that's, that's a big part of our offense is getting the exterior blocking production from our receivers upfield. We actually spoke on that a couple of weeks ago, and it's not, when you enter a wing T offense as a wide receiver, it's not the prettiest thing. It's not what you see on the NFL or in the NCAA each week. You're not going out there and getting 8-9 targets a game, but they are huge in our running attack when we get on the edges. As Matthew Miller goes under center, 2nd and 6 here. The ball is given, and looks like there's going to be a flag right there. It's going to be an offsides on Hopkins Central. That's going to give McLean County a first down as they'll move it up inside the Hopkins County Central 40-yard line.
Something that I noticed that Hopkins County Central got away from that they had some success with defensively early in the game was a bare front, and they had all hands on the ground, and there wasn't much movement. For some reason, they've gotten away from that. It looks like they've moved to a 5-man front and pulled some kids off the ball. So we'll see what they're trying to do with that.
I know over at Owensboro Catholic last week, what is it, a 3-3 front? Is that what they were sitting in? And against this offense of McLean County, initially we saw that and we were running interior runs a lot to Andrew Munster. Now we're starting to get on the edges, and we saw Braden Piercy hit on the touchdown in the first quarter. We're going to see again as Braden Piercy takes the handoff running right. He cuts it against the grain, and he found the grain as he gets walloped after about a pickup of 5 on the play, or 3 on the play, excuse me.
I don't know about the grain, but he found the wood for sure.
He definitely did. Tried to turn it back and was mad. It looked like about the big number 77 of the defensive line, and man, he was stuck as Piercy comes off shoulder pad slightly exposed there.
I've actually got several connections down there. Mr. Piercy, who just ran that ball, Mr. Lancaster is another employee here in McLean County, and he taught with me at Central. I was with him his first year. So.
Oh yeah. Good friends with Coach Lancaster. He's actually my assistant coach on the baseball field, so we have that connection as well. We actually have classrooms right next to each other. A lot of Hopkins County Central connections here in McLean County this year. Our superintendent, Tommy Burrow, he used to be assistant superintendent in the Hopkins County system. Our principal, Barry Nelson, used to be a teacher and an administrator in the Hopkins County Central school system. And then the list goes on, honestly. We have several all up and down here in McLean County that have been at Hopkins County Central, including my sister-in-law. And my brother, who you heard earlier, his wife, who taught agriculture over there for a few years. So a lot of connections as we feel are between us and Hop Central.
Well, Carrie and David, we go back like my hairline all the way. And for anybody that's sitting out there right now, I'm as bald as a baby's butt. So that's where we're at. But good people, love coming out, and it's a special night to be back out here watching Friday night football under these lights.
Yes, sir. It was something that I think a lot of people didn't know if we were going to get to experience this year, so it's nice to be here. As Matthew Miller hands the ball to Connor Baldwin, running right. Gets past the line of scrimmage, pick up a 2 on the play. That's going to set up McLean County in a 3rd and short position here. 9:15 to play in the first half at Paulson Stadium. And right now, McLean County trailing the Hopkins County Central Storm 8-14. But they are driving here. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 as McLean County trying to get into the end zone and square this thing up. Andrew Munster in the backfield, offset left. You got 2 bunch tight right. We'll see what Coach Wagner has up his sleeve right now. Motion, and it's going to be false start on McLean County. So looked like Coach Wagner was trying to get a little sneaky there, and did not work out.
Well, interesting fact about the change in history with Hopkins Central. I'm on one of the biggest teams or best teams in Central's history, and it's a '99 squad. And we were Power I and hands in the dirt, and we threw the ball once a game, and it was usually an interception. So we were very, very large. So it's interesting to watch that ball. Always interesting to watch that ball fly around for Hopkins Central.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It has to be completely different. Here in McLean County, it's funny. Adrian Stringer, there's a handoff up the middle on the delay. No, that was Matthew Miller keeping the ball. Looks like he's going to pick up the first down. Gain of 9 on the play for the senior QB. And anyway, we know that feeling very well here in McLean County, but it has to be something to see Adrian Stringer out there throwing the ball around like he does. I was talking to somebody earlier today, and McLean County's leading passer of all time for a single season is Derek Dickerson. You might remember him. I don't know if y'all played against each other or not. He graduated in 2000 with David, and he threw for 1,300 yards. That's a school record here. So this kid can really chuck it. As Braden Piercy gets the edge, he's trying to get up the sideline.
Nice
he spins
spin.
back middle, and he is tackled at the 14-yard line. Big pickup on the play right there by Piercy. 13 yards. It's going to bring up another first down for the Cougars.
Yeah, the running back coach has to be pretty happy right now watching these smaller guys that are getting covered up, and they're playing their Derrick Henrys out here. I mean, they're keeping their wheels moving and coming out of some piles, and that's where you pick up those yards.
And that's the thing about our Cougars. I mean, everybody knows what we're going to do. We're going to be on the ground. I mean, I talked about it pregame. These teams are polar opposites. We've ran for 650 yards this year. They've passed for 584 yards this year. They know we're going to run, but it's all the different schemes, the different blocking schemes.
Go.
As Connor Baldwin cuts it back middle, he spins, he's off a tackle, and he is just short of the goal line.
We got to feed him. We got to feed him. I've got to see him get a touchdown before I have to ride out.
He was just shy of the goal line right there, senior running back. Nice spin move and a nice drive for not a very big guy, as he puts the Cougars in first and goal situation from about the 1-yard line.
I think you might be looking at the smallest and the largest man standing next to each other on the field right now.
Yes, I think you're right, as Matthew Miller's going to sneak that one in for a touchdown, as this thing is squared up at 14 with 7:15 to play here in the first quarter. And I apologize if we're blowing you out at home. The combination of the cowbells and the horns and the fireworks, just trying not to pierce your ears like they are here. So here's 7:15 to play, all squared up at 14. And looks like the Cougars are going to go 4-2 as they have all season, not one extra point kick attempted for McLean County.
Looks like they got this little swinging gate here thing going.
Yeah, we like the swinging gate here. As Brady Dame goes in motion, Braden Piercy receives it. He's got up middle, and it is good. 2-point conversion for McLean County, and they will take the lead here. 7:15 to play in the first half at Paulson Stadium. So another nice offensive possession there, Zach. Both of these teams touched the ball twice. Both of them scored touchdowns. Offensive game. Both offenses are playing their game pretty much to a T so far here in the first half.
Well, an interesting story about the noise that you're talking about and fireworks. I actually started my Kentucky Wesleyan football season. We played at Southern Illinois, and it was there were some future NFL players that were on that team, and we decided we were going to chant "Shock the World" before we ran out, and we did, because the score that popped up on the bottom crawl was insane. We lost 78-0, and after every touchdown, they shot off fireworks, and they ran out of fireworks about at the half. And the kids had sparklers and were throwing those little pop things down there, just to try to keep everything up. The crowd was brutal. Put the Saluki in, let him score. That's the kind of stuff that we had to deal with. But still, college football, got to experience it, got to play, and loved every minute of it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So KWC, your college football career, did it start in 2000?
Yes. 2000.
Gotcha. Yeah, you'll definitely shock the world. 78-0. That's a rough one, man.
Yeah, the same night.
Tough.
The same night. Georgetown lost to somebody 77-0, so they bailed us out a little bit. So
that helps. That helps. I think the worst loss I suffered here on this field, actually, 60-16 to Union County, who always has a good team, as James Hurley is in to kickoff now for the Cougars. Pushes Brasher back to the 21-yard line. He's trying to get out to the side, and he's brought down, and no, he is not brought down. He is knocked out, though, by a host of Cougars at the 36-yard line of the Storm. So, Zach, as you can see, I was kind of doing double duty. I was going to try to do the stats for McLean County here, but I think I failed after about 5 runs, so we're just going to throw that away.
I got you. You might want to keep it out. I happen to be sitting right next to the Hopkins Central people. They may be nice enough to.
What you do is you take your phone at halftime and you take a picture of what they've done. So you take credit for all of their work and appreciate that. As Stringer is in the shotgun, 2 wide both ways. He's looking left. He turns back right, throws to Brasher, and it is incomplete. And that was number 11, Zach Clayton, on the coverage. Dove to knock it down. Might have gotten his fingertips on it. Regardless, it falls to the turf. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Hopkins County Central Storm. Here with 7:02 to play in the first half.
Number 25, Brasher. Pass ball is incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Storm.
So Central, after starting out the game with several rushing plays, have gone predominantly to that air attack. As Stringer takes the snap, looking left, he lofts one up, and he's got a man just out of reach.
There was a pretty blatant hold out there on the left side, but it didn't really affect the play, I don't think, too much. It's hard to be in those stripes. You can't ever get it right. You're right on one side and you're wrong on the other.
Exactly. They are the number 1 enemy out there every time they step on the field. So, we try not to give them too much heck here in the booth. Every now and then it's warranted, but for the most part, we try to take it easy on the guys in the stripes. So 3rd down, Stringer falling back and delivers a strike. That's number 83, Tanner Edwards, who caught the first touchdown pass of the night. It's going to be a 1st down for Hopkins County Central as they get to their own 49-yard line. And going to be 1st and 10. Stringer, nice ball right there. Kind of threw it off his back foot a little bit, but really delivered it to Tanner Edwards. It's going to bring up another 1st down situation. Takes the snap, looking left and throws left. Another beautiful ball, but that one is going to fall to the turf. So in the early going, see a lot of arm strength from Stringer. He throws a really pretty ball. He's tall. He can see over his line. Kind of a nice prototype for Hopkins Central as their play caller.
Well, he's starting to he's a veteran, and he had a lot of higher ranked receivers. When he was playing last year, these kids are getting a chance to get out there now and run underneath the ball. One thing you could definitely say about these kids on Hopkins County Central side is that they're still getting after it, and they're trying to get their touches now.
Definitely. His ball is given to number 7 running middle. He falls across the 50-yard line. Is going to break into McLean County territory. But you're right, Zach. Talking about Stringer there, I was looking through the stats tonight, and last year he threw for over 2,600 yards on the season, doubled up what we consider the record here at McLean County for most in a year. And every single player that he threw to last season is gone. He doesn't have a single receiver this season that caught a pass last year. So, it's hard. It has to be hard for anybody. He had a couple of really good ones last year as well. As he takes a snap, he is flushed from the pocket. He throws on the run, and it is going to be knocked down incomplete.
Well, and that right there is what's going to have to happen if they're going to be successful on the defensive side. They had to get some pressure on him, and as he came around that time, he actually had somebody in his face and made him throw on the run. And so when he could stand back there in the pocket and have all day, he's going to be able to pick this defense apart.
And I also got to give credit where credit is due. There was Elijah Baldwin on the coverage right there, freshman. Nearly came up with the interception. Nice play right there from Elijah, younger brother of Connor. As Elijah will finish off the four brothers who were the last one to play here for McLean County. It's going to be 4th and 9, and Hopkins Central is going to punt this thing back to McLean County. Brady Dame is deep to receive this punt, and it is blocked.
All right.
And Dame picks it up.
It's a little dangerous there.
Very dangerous there. I would not recommend that. But again, with Brady Dame, this is his 2nd year playing football. Coach Wagner was able to convince him to come out last season, and he actually tied the school record for interceptions in a year in his 1st year playing. This year so far, he's been our number 1 receiver. He scored 2 touchdowns in the season opener. So, you see moments like that. he really didn't know what to do. I don't think he's ever seen that situation. So luckily, it remains in McLean's possession here with 5:43 to play as they set up shop at the 35-yard line, their own 35-yard line. Matthew Miller goes under center. Dame wide left. Zach Clayton goes in motion. Double handoff. Nice. And nothing doing. Nice play right there by the Central Storm. Got penetration on the left side of the line there. And a short pickup on the play by Munster. Give him 3.
And that's a clinic on staying home as a defensive lineman and not overcommitting.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely. I mean, that was, and I don't know, you may know better than me about experience on the defensive line, but that looked like an experienced play right there for the Storm as Matthew Miller is going to keep it, and he slithers his way up for a game of 5. It's going to be 3rd and short for McLean County as the line to gain here is the 45-yard line. Nice pickup from Miller. Not really known for any flashy plays or any long runs, but he does lead the Cougars in touchdowns this season. He has 4 on the year, and he's picked up close to 100 yards on the ground, just shy of 4 yards per carry. So Brady Dame wide left, and Piercy goes in motion. Ball is given to Munster. He's met at the line of scrimmage. He is not going to get to the line of gain. Looks to be a yard short. It's going to bring up 4th and 1 for the Cougars. And here with 4:17 to play in the first half, we'll see if Coach Wagner wants to roll the dice here. Based on recent history, I'm going to say quarterback sneak for Matthew Miller, and it's probably going to go for 5 yards, Zach.
Hopkins Central bringing the heat right now, all up on the line.
Nope. Zach Clayton's going to get it. He's going to get the edge. He got the first down and more. Chase off a tackler, and he's up the sideline. 10, 5, and touchdown Cougars. TDMC. So touchdown for Zach Clayton, junior running back, and some excitement here at Paulson Stadium. First big play like that goes for 58 yards. And Zach Clayton, I got to tell you, Zach, I know you don't know a ton about McLean County's team or anything, but he's kind of a kid that has just flown under the radar. Last year, he was 3rd on the team in tackles with 95. He ran the ball well, had several touchdowns, but we have just so many guys coming at you from so many different spots that come into this year. I mean, nobody's really thinking about Zach as much as an instrumental force on this offense, but he's been sneaky. So far, he's ran the ball 10 times, 114 yards this year, and he has about 80 yards on the ground tonight, including that 58-yard scamper.
Something else you like to see is everybody getting downfield, finding a block, getting downfield, and making sure that, that guy's energy is acknowledged.
Exactly. As you saw, several Cougars downfield blocking for Clayton right there, and that really freed him up as a 2-point conversion is good. McLean County increases their lead to 10 here, 24-14 with 3:41 to play in the first half at Paulson Stadium. We're just going to stay on here, enjoying talking to you, man.
Yeah, you know what, that was interesting, and actually brings another connection right here. That looked like a little bit like a track meet, and I'm a former head girls track coach, and so we did some pretty good high jumping down here. We have some events. They had some really interesting things that they would do for end of the year track meets, and it would help get people ready for competitions. And they have a big boy 50 meter race that's for a 50 by 4, a 4 by 50, yeah. And so it's always something that we enjoy doing, and just really have always enjoyed being down here at McLean County.
And I tell you what, that's a fun event. But I remember a fun event watching. I remember, I guess it was around 2002 here. We had a senior football player. His name was Colby Wilson. And he was a defensive offensive lineman. He ended up turning into a tight end his senior year. But he got in that event. And Kobe could run. And he ended up going to Union College and playing for 4 years. But I believe I believe he was faster than a lot of the guys that were not running the big boy race, as that is Brasher gets out past the 50-yard line and into Cougar territory. Nice return right there. Puts the Central Storm in good position with 3:33 to play here in the half. But it's been a nice battle so far here tonight. I know McLean County probably getting a little more resistance than they thought they were going to against the Central Storm, but they proved they could put up a lot of points in week one. Going Todd County Central, they lost by 42-39 against the Todd County Central team that's put up points on us over the last couple of years. So that kind of proved that this is a different Storm team than we met a year ago, as the ball is given short gain, running right.
Right there, the big boy for Hopkins Central had a little pull. You like to see them get out there and make some blocks, but he definitely got out there moving a little bit.
I tell you what, Hopkins Central has a couple of big uglies up there, good-sized boys on that offensive line. Has, for the most part, McLean County's offensive line is undersized. However, we do have our left tackle standing 6'6", or 6'6", 6'7", 370 pounds.
You definitely don't have bookends for that guy.
No, definitely not. All right, going to be 2nd and 8. Stringer receives the ball and hands off middle. That's number 7, the nameless wonder. And he is stopped by a bevy of Cougars here. Gain of 3 on the play. Going to be 3rd and 5 for the Storm.
Yeah, that time 75 pulled again for Hopkins Central, but he almost took out the runner. So got to get that step, get that weight in the ground.
Got it clear. Here's a picture of my little boy.
All right, man, Batman. That's what I'm talking about.
Just got that. Got a text message from my wife. She is not listening, so I'm not going to thank her for that. As Stringer rolls out left, throws left. It's going to be incomplete. And is there going to be a flag on the play? There is not. It looked to be an uncatchable ball there, but there definitely was contact. That's Braden Piercy on the coverage. He's our number 1 cover guy on the defensive side.
You know, with the lack of flags, and I'm not complaining here. Knock on wood. With the lack of flags and the pace of play, we're about to get the first half done in an hour.
Dude, don't say that. There's 2 minutes and 14 seconds. I've seen 2 minutes and 14 seconds on a clock at the end of a half stretch out for 30 minutes, including last week at McLean, or the first week we were playing Muhlenberg County, and we throw an interception on the final play of the half. And there are going to be 4 penalties as the throw is incomplete. Stringer throwing right. There's a flag on the play.
And I jinxed us.
You jinxed us. You totally jinxed us. Is that going to be roughing? I don't know. I know that was. There's going to be a hold on Hopkins Central. McLean County will decline that, so they'll take back over here with 2:10 to play in the first half.
I've seen a lot of football. I didn't expect that. I actually saw whenever he had let the ball go and got on the quarterback's legs, I thought maybe something was getting ready to happen there. But, again, it seemed to work out for McLean County.
It did. I appreciate the hold. I was expecting something much different, as I do believe 99% of the people in this stadium are. So here with 2:10, McLean County sets up shop at their own 43-yard line. And similar territory to where Zach Clayton started 58-yard run, touchdown run just a few moments ago. Connor Baldwin, he's going to throw it. He chucks it up. That's Brady Dame deep. Dame catches it.
Are you kidding me?
And that is a TDMC. Connor Baldwin with the touchdown. And
flag on the play. Flag on the play.
And there is a flag in the backfield, folks. We will see. We will see what the flag is. Did you see the
tell if he called it on the defense?
I couldn't either. He's picking it up now. It was the white hat who threw the flag, and he's already on his way upfield. So it looks like the play is going to stand, and that is Connor Baldwin's 3rd touchdown pass of the year. All 3 of them going to number 5, Brady Dane.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, before they even go for this extra point, there's going to be a lot of talk at Indian Point tomorrow. I'm going to hear a lot. Elijah's going to have a lot to say at Indian Point.
Oh, yeah. You got Elijah, Connor. Yeah, and that, that's one of those plays on your senior night, that's kind of magical. You'll never forget that. Put it on the money. I mean, rolling right, throwing on the run. He dropped it right in there to his big target. So here, McLean County, Matthew Miller goes under center, going 4-2, and he's going to keep it, trying to run out right. And there are 3 Storm and that was a hurricane outright. Nothing doing. It's going to be 30-14 McLean County here. 2 minutes to go at Paulson Stadium in the first half. But like I said, that's a nice little connection there. Connor and Brady Dame, and senior to senior for the TD. So at this time, we're going to take a quick break of our own. Time to thank our sponsors. We appreciate all of you very much. We're in the McLean County Sports Network, and we will be right back. All right, folks, and we are back here. McLean County, a couple of exciting plays here in the last couple of minutes to take a commanding lead here with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Big Chandler Moore, there was a penalty on that touchdown pass by Connor Baldwin. It's going to be assessed on the kickoff, and this is Big Chandler Moore trying to get it to the end zone. He does not. It's going to be fielded at the 7, and that's number 6 running out left. He has plenty of running room, and it looks like he is gone. Zach Clayton trying to catch him, and he will
not be caught.
That's number 6, Logan Rogers. Touchdown, Hopkins Central, and these Storm are not going away anytime soon. 1:44 to play in the half, and Hopkins Central pulls to within 10, extra point pending.
Some would say storming back.
Ooh, nice one. Nice one. I'm really disappointed in myself for not coming up with that myself, but I appreciate you for doing it.
Well, I'm up here. I'm more of the John Madden type. I'm not going to talk so much. I'm a color guy, but
throw a couple of booms in there.
Yeah, just try it.
I feel that. It's going to be a timeout on the field, Hopkins County Central. And right there, man, we kick off from the 45-yard line and put Big Chandler out there. He booted a 65-yarder yesterday in practice and kind of won that KOS position for the night, and gets up there, tries to do the same. Doesn't make it to the end zone, and what a return there by number 6. I already forgot his name. I'm going to look again. Number 6, I apologize, Logan Rogers, freshman. So goodwill's on that young kid. And Hopkins County Central's right back in this thing as they come out to attempt the 2-point conversion. I'm assuming 2-point conversion.
Yeah, and we were explaining. I was probably a little confused. You have a factory of kids that have looked exactly the same on the field. They're in the teens. They've got all the teens on there, so I'm not real sure from time to time who I'm looking at. But
oh, yeah, you got that Baldwin family, man. And as I mentioned, Elijah's going to be the last one of the 4 of them. Noah and Connor got to play together, I believe when Noah was a senior, so it's kind of worked out through that. Jacob and Noah, I believe, played when Jacob was a senior, so it's kind of cool. As Stringer has 3 wide right, and he's running the option. He pitches out. That's number 33, Brasher, and that's going to fall to the turf. So the 2-point conversion is no good. As here, at 1:44 to play in the half, the score remains 30-20 in favor of the McLean County Cougars.
Something else that's strange by standing out here. Normally, you'd have kids on the track, you'd have kids around the track that, out here breaking legs and everything else. That's a part that Superintendent Tommy Burrow. We were just talking a second ago about some of the things that you miss, some of the things that you don't miss, and he said that was about half and half right there. He doesn't want kids out here getting hurt, but then at the same time you don't have to worry about it happening,
Right. I mean, it's that atmosphere. I mean, it's just kind of what it is on Friday Night Lights. You expect to have balls thrown around everywhere and might get on the field occasionally and whatnot. We don't have that tonight, but we do have a pretty good crowd here. I believe we're at 20% for this one. A good crowd here in McLean County. Got about a half a crowd up on the hill tonight, and despite the fact that we are at smaller capacity, pretty loud as you've been able to hear through on microphones all night so far.
Another mention would be Mr. Marshall Enoch, who I also coached for at Hopkins County Central, and then he became the athletic director for a short period of time. So that's another connection that I have to the McLean County.
Oh yeah, Coach Enoch. He's running our district Max Center now, and he and Mr. Clark Towery. But anyway, onside kick attempt, and that is, I believe that's Jacob Hampton falls on that one. So it's going to be McLean County football at the Storm 49-yard line here, minute 42 remaining in the half. And, Coach Enoch, he actually ended his tenure here in McLean County approximately 2008 or 2009. Took the same job over at Hopkins County Central and coached over there for a couple of years before becoming the AD. He's one of the winningest coaches here at McLean County. I believe he's third or fourth in wins this season, so a lot of love for Coach Enoch.
Yeah, and his son played for Hopkins Central for a year and then ended up back over here, and he's a real good kid too.
He is. Jacob
hard-nosed, hard-nosed.
Very hard-nosed kid, and he actually did a lot of work on the baseball field for me, and I appreciate that. I still remember vividly a play by Jacob Enoch in his senior year as a game after we had a little bit of a scuffle at Crittenden County, had half the team out, and we were literally half of our team was out that game, and Jacob Enoch made an outstanding catch late in it to keep us alive. I don't know if you know the name Hunter Combs, but he was a great athlete playing over at Muhlenberg County, and we nearly beat him with half our team out that day, and Jacob Enoch was a big part of that. So here, minute 09 left in the first half. Going to be a loss on that first down play. 2nd and 12. McLean County trying to add to that lead as, a little bit offsides right there. So going to give McLean County 5 more and stop that clock.
Yeah, some of those top-heavy big boys on the defensive line couldn't keep the balance.
It happens. They're fired up. They want to get back there. They're back in this thing, 30-20. Very exciting first half here at Paulson Stadium as Matthew Miller goes under center. He sends Connor Baldwin in motion. Baldwin gets the ball. He gets a block, and he cuts it back up. He's going to be close to the first down. I don't think he quite got it. Tackled at the 30-yard line, but nice pickup on the play there by Connor Baldwin. There's a flag late thrown by the White Hat, and we will see who will be penalized here. Dead ball personal foul against Hopkins County Central. So that's going to be 15 more yards tacked on after the run by Baldwin. So that's going to put McLean County in an excellent field position to add to this lead here with less than a minute remaining in the half. I didn't see anything there, Zach. Did you notice?
No, I didn't see anything at all. But you hate to see this for any team. It's good, good for McLean County right now. But you start to see these things stack up. Small mistakes, like we said before. There weren't any flags almost the entire game so far, and now all these flags keep piling up against Hopkins Central, and they're getting real close to the goal line now.
I tell you what, we've it's made note. The last 2 weeks we played Muhlenberg County, we played Butler County. And it's little things like that really separate teams. It's undisciplined mistakes, mouthing off a little bit, saying the wrong thing when the officials are around. And I've seen a lot of personal fouls come from the mouths of teams. As Matthew Miller's going to throw the ball, he throws the ball up, and it's going to be caught by Brady Dame, but he was out of bounds on the play.
And believe it or not, the home crowd does not think that's the case.
No. Nobody thinks it's the case. We got the horn down in the end zone blowing. Luckily, they didn't fire off the fireworks. That would have been an expensive mistake. Pretty good ball there by Matthew Miller. Just overshot it a little bit. Gave Brady Dame a shot. And, at 6'4", he went up the ladder to get it just a little bit out of bounds. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 here. McLean County at the 15-yard line, trying to get into the end zone before the half. Connor Baldwin takes a snap, and he's looking to throw. He lofts it into the end zone, incomplete. Again, targeting Brady Dame. Not a bad throw right there. Looked like Brady was just on his inside foot and couldn't quite get out there. But 2 almost touchdown passes here by the Cougars. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 from the 15-yard line. That was a solid throw by Connor again, and that time he had a little heat.
Yeah, he was coming up on that line of scrimmage too, so he was getting pretty close to that.
Yeah.
That would be disheartening to feel like you've thrown a second touchdown pass and then have that taken away from you.
Yes, that would be very disheartening. All right, 3rd down and 10. See what Coach Wagner has drawn up. Brady Dame in tight right. And Matthew Miller's going to throw it. And he has the wheel route. And is that a catch? It is. Zach Clayton.
That was a well-run play.
Yes, it was. So excellent design right there on that touchdown play. Matthew Miller threw a good ball on the wheel route to Zach Clayton, and Zach Clayton with an outstanding catch. And again, as I mentioned earlier, Clayton, somebody that may not have gotten the love preseason as much as some others, but really showing out here in this 2020 campaign is Andrew Munster.
Inside handoff.
Inside handoff. Gets across the goal line. So I think I'm going to start taking a new strategy here, and I'm going to turn it down a little bit because of all the noise, as close as we are here in this booth, and then we'll go from there. But a nice inside handoff there for the 2-point conversion extends McLean County's lead up to 38-20 here, 31 seconds remaining. And I got to say, Zach, you said that we were going to have a quick first half.
I know, and that's why I'm going to have to, as soon as the halftime's over, I'm going to have to step out here, man. I've had a ball.
No, it's been fun, man.
I've
enjoyed it. It's been good times. Y'all heading down to Indian Point tonight?
We're not tonight. We have a 3-year-old, and today is actually the anniversary of when we were called to get him. So that was we adopted him last August, and so he's got a point down there. His uncle David. Actually, funny story. It's not funny. He'll never do it again. We were out on the boat, and David wanted to take him out on the jet ski, and he said, "Don't go too fast." And David said, "I won't go fast." Problem is, he didn't go fast enough. Tried to take the turn off in the water. They went. He said, "Take me to my mama."
That's awesome. Well, that's awesome, man. I'm happy
he's
for
gonna
you
get
guys.
to move. He's going to get to move his camper over there by ours. So hopefully we'll get to see you sometime too.
Yeah, man, that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. As that's number 6 again on the return. And we'll see if McLean County can get him to the ground. They do. But another solid return there by the freshman Logan Rogers, who's already returned 1 for a touchdown. He brings out close to midfield. And for a play caller like Adrian Springer, everything's close. Oh, there was a penalty on the play. Missed that.
And you hate to see. Yeah, I think it was in your line of sight there with that beam.
Yeah.
You hate to see that for a kid that took a really big shot there on the sideline, and he doesn't realize until it's all said and done that he's running for nothing, you know. And so I can't tell you as an offensive lineman the number of times that I know that I was the guilty party, and I'm watching them go downfield, and I wish I could just yell for them, "Hey, don't waste all that energy."
I tell you what, I was on the other end of that a few times myself, and when you get into the end zone, turn around, and everybody's just walking back, it's like, crap, I'm really tired now. Stringer drops back to pass. He's got pressure in his face.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that.
And a tackle prior to the reception.
Do you have a wrestling team here?
We do not.
Well, he could be one because that was definitely a suplex.
That was a nice suplex by number 64, Bigfoot Wes Wells. I guess he thought the receiver had caught the ball. I don't know, but you can't do that.
Oh. Okay.
Was there a tip ball?
I couldn't tell you on that, but
hey, if the ball was tipped, then that is a legal play, right?
I believe we're right here. Tip drill. So, you're listening. The fans on the other side don't agree much either, but we're down to 16.6 seconds. Let's see what they can do here.
See how long the 16.6 seconds lasts. And Stringer hands the ball middle, and it looks like Hopkins County Central is going to be content on taking it to the half here with the score 38-20 in favor of your McLean County Cougars. They are. So at the end of the first half, McLean County leads this thing 38-20 in a high-scoring affair here at Paulson Stadium. Before we get into halftime and take a little break, I want to thank Mr. Zach Hibbs for joining us. Enjoyed calling this second quarter with you, man. And happy for you and your family.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Anyway, safe travels. Hopefully we'll see you soon.
One last story. This is actually where I played my last football game.
Oh, man.
We played semi-pro league, and so we came out here, and this is where we ended. So it's full circle.
It's a special place for you,
that's
man.
right.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate it, buddy.
All
Take
right.
care.
Y'all take care. Thanks.
All right.
Thanks for what you're doing.
Thank you. And we are the McLean County Sports Network. And it is halftime, so we're going to take a little break of our own. We appreciate you tuning in. We want to thank our sponsors for this game. Muster Funeral Home, located in Livermore and Calhoun, Kentucky. B.F. Evans Ford for all of your new Ford and used car needs. B.F. Evans, located in Livermore, Kentucky. Ring Asphalt Ceiling, located in Calhoun, Kentucky. And Marley and Me Pet Services in Livermore, Kentucky. We're going to play a little sponsor video, and we will be back on the flip side of halftime. Your score, McLean County 38, Hopkins County Central 20. All right, folks, and we are back here at Paulson Stadium, about to get going here in the second half of this football game. McLean County currently leads the visiting Hopkins County Central Storm 38-20. This is Heath Hicks. Alongside me is David Hicks. I'm going to be bringing you that live action that you love so much. McLean County put up a bevy of points there at the end of the second quarter as they take a comfortable lead here into the second half. I'm going to share with you a couple of quick hitter stats from the first half. McLean County getting production from several different individuals. Connor Baldwin and Matthew Miller both have a touchdown pass on the night. Brady Dane, 57-yard touchdown reception, and Zach Clayton, 15-yard touchdown reception. Zach Clayton also had a solid 58-yard scamper there in the first half. Also putting points on the board was Braden Piercy. He had a 22-yard touchdown to get McLean County on the board first. And then Matthew Miller snuck in a touchdown. Also notable, Connor Baldwin's rushed the ball 4 times for 26 yards for McLean County. Andrew Munster, leader in carries, 7 touches, 35 yards. Looking at the other side, and as we mentioned in pregame, Hopkins County Central, polar opposites to McLean County when it comes to offensive strategy. Central has put the ball in the air 20 times so far tonight. Adrian Stringer, senior quarterback, 10 for 20, 111 yards, and 2 touchdowns for the Storm. He has also rushed the ball 1 time for 4 yards. On the receiving end of those touchdowns, Christian Stringer, Adrian Stringer's younger brother, he has 5 catches for 55 yards and a 22-yard touchdown catch. Tanner Edwards, number 83, he also has 2 catches for 22 yards and a touchdown. Also on the board for Hopkins Central, they had a kickoff return for a touchdown by freshman number 6, Logan Rogers, who seems to have speed to burn. 2 solid kickoff returns for the freshman from Hopkins County Central. So keep an eye on this second half. We've had a lot of points scored so far here, Dave, and I expect more of the same in the second.
Yeah, so a lot of the award-winning viewers know that this is my first go with this, and I come into it knowing that it's not easy, but that was an action-packed first half. Quite hard to keep up with on the video feed. I hope I'm doing good for the viewers at home, and really looking forward to the second half. But that first half, it seemed like Braden Piercy was everywhere. Am I wrong?
No, you're completely right. Piercy involved in a lot of big plays, as he has been all season so far. Kind of one of the breakout player candidates as we were coming into this season. He was a top rusher, top scorer for the JV team last year as a junior. And he's one of those players that if he gets to the edge, if he gets north and south, he has speed to burn. I've been told he's ran as fast as a 4.5 40 before. Wow. Which is lightning fast, elite speed that we are not used to seeing here at McLean County.
Right, very impressive. And it's quarterback from Hopkins Central. You know, we talked about it a little bit today. He's everything you guys told me he was. Yep. I mean, guys throwing beautiful passes and
throws a really pretty ball.
Yes.
Really pretty ball.
It was nice to see the Cougars step up defensively, and coming out, you know, they were on fire. And it seems like we stepped up defensively and kind of knocked the wind out of their sails a little bit.
Yes, sir. As the kick is away, and it is a boot. Hopkins Central has been trying to onside every time. Braden Piercy picks it up at his own 4-yard line, and he makes a couple of guys miss, but he is down at the 10-yard line. So psyched out a little bit there was McLean County on the return. They're going to set up shop at their own 10-yard line to begin this second half.
Also, I just want to mention, you know, the kids that you have on this production crew do an outstanding job. So, shout out to, let's see, who is it, Corbin Case?
Corbin Case, he's usually our cameraman. We have Nate Carlock doing computer, and then Aaron Ring. Hopefully they'll be back up here in the booth soon, but we're managing without them. Be right back. Hold on just a second. All right, so looks like McLean County, is it Matthew Miller there? Okay, Baldwin on the carry. Their first down, he's going to get about 6 yards. That pile kept driving, and decent pickup there on first down for the Cougars. So a little confusion up here, but we'll get back on track shortly.
McLean County with a rugby scrum with the middle. Gain of about 5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Cougars.
PA announcer Drew Crabtree describes it as a rugby scrum, and he is correct in that description. As Matthew Miller goes under center, Zach Clayton goes in motion. Ball is handed to Andrew Munster, and he's got some running room, running middle, and he gets out across the 50-yard line. Big pickup there for Andrew Munster.
Very nice run.
And that's good to see out of the senior, Dave.
Yeah.
During the first quarter, Andrew Munster, it seemed like the first 3 or 4 possessions went to Munster, and then he was pretty quiet after that. He's our leading rusher, leading rush attempts on the season, and nice pickup right there for the senior. As it looks like Lucas Mosey, sophomore, has checked in at fullback for McLean County. Munster getting a breather over on the sideline as McLean County is now in storm territory at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. Matthew Miller sends Connor Baldwin in motion. It looks like there's going to be an offside call. Yes, defensive offsides there. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Storm. It's going to bring up 1st and 5 from the Storm 43-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 5 from McLean County from the Storm 43-yard line.
So, Dave, I could be wrong, but I do believe this is the first time I've seen number 45, Lucas Mosey, in the game at fullback for us.
Yeah, that's a kid that we talked a lot about this week as well, that I'm really looking forward to watching him play.
He's a big kid, sophomore. He is a tank, and he gets the ball running left. Nice tackle right there by the DN from Hopkins Central, but he reminds me a lot of Jacob Miller, who just graduated a couple of years ago, north and south runner, and he is very seldom taken down by the first person that he comes in contact with. Was right there, though. Nice tackle on the play by number 70 from the Hopkins Central Storm. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3 from the Storm 42-yard line. Andrew Munster back in there at fullback for the Cougars. Connor Baldwin goes in motion. Ball is given to Connor, and another nice tackle on the end. Right there, the edge was not set by McLean County. Connor saw that, tried to cut it back up, and nothing doing. It's going to bring up 3rd and short for the Cougars as it looks like Cameron Dukes, junior guard for the Cougars, lost his helmet on the play, so he's going to have to come out for a play. Gabe Whitmer, usually a defensive specialist, defensive end, comes into the game to fill that spot by Dukes. Do you hear a buzzing in your ear, Dave?
I do.
I'm going to try to get rid of that real quick. Sorry if you guys can hear it at home. Miller goes under center. Ball is given to Munster running left. He has some space. He cuts it out, sheds a tackler, gets across the 30, down to the 32-yard line. And nice pickup on the play right there. Looked to be a little extracurricular activity going on, but nothing doing. No hankies on the field, so it's going to be 1st down for the Cougars. Munster marches all the way up to the 32-yard line. Nice pickup of 9 on the play.
It'll be 1st and 10 Cougars from the Storm 32-yard line.
It was a big run by Munster there, and he kind of kept his composure because that Hopkins Central player was getting a little radical down there in that pile.
Yes, he was. And that's something that McLean County, over the last few years, has gotten a lot better about. As Braden Piercy goes in motion, Matthew Miller's looking to pass, rolling right. He throws one up to Zach Clayton, but it is behind him. Kind of came out wobbly. It's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 for McLean County. And
how about those passes made by Matthew in the first half?
Matthew threw a couple of nice balls.
Threw a couple of nice balls in the first half. Looked really good.
One of them, Zach Clayton came down with, and the other one, Brady Dame came down with. It was just barely out of the end zone. And then Connor threw a couple of balls too. One of them Brady obviously scored on, and then another one just out of reach. So our passers tonight are putting balls in the area right there. That ball kind of settled on him. So that was the first one that was kind of a misfire. But for a team that doesn't throw the ball, I feel like we're doing an admirable job there as Munster gets the ball running middle. Looks like the ball popped out there at the 30-yard line. We're looking to see indication. It looks like McLean County was able to jump on top of it, so Munster comes up with it.
Munster on the carry from McLean County, gain of 2 yards.
So gain of 2 right there. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Cougars. And so this drive started out hot, but it's kind of stalled the last couple of plays. We'll see what Coach Wagner dials up here.
Dynamite drop in, Monty. Those broadcasting.
Beth Mueller goes under center. As Brady Dame in tight right. Hands the ball to Braden Piercy running right. He has a bunch of Cougars out in front of him. He's got the first down and gets across the 20-yard line. Nice pickup on the play by the senior Braden Piercy. And the Cougars are marching once again. First down, McLean County.
Good enough to pick up a first down, McLean County.
Piercy looks like he's having a good time out there, don't he?
He does. He does. You know, I love seeing it, too. I mean, he brings a lot of energy to the team. And, you know, there's a lot to be excited about for him. He has played exceptionally over these first 3 games. And hopefully he continues to do it for the rest of the season. As we said, he's got speed to burn. And if he gets to the edge, he can make things happen. Matthew Miller goes under center, and Piercy goes in motion again. Ball is given to Connor Baldwin, running back to the left, and he is going to be tackled at the 5-yard line. Almost slipped that tackle to get into the end zone, but a nice pickup on the play by number 19, Connor Baldwin. 15 yards for the senior. That's going to bring up first and goal from the 5 for McLean County. So you hear those cowbells, folks. It's always fun to hear them. Being back here at Paulson Stadium.
First down. First and goal from the 5-yard line.
There's them cowbells. And still hear a little buzz, Dave. I'm trying to make some magic happen, but I don't really know what's causing it. So that's a problem. Anyway, first and goal from the 5-yard line. Miller gives the ball to Munster. He's running off tackle right, and he's going to be brought down after a gain of 3 on the play. It's going to be second down and goal from the 3-yard line for the Cougars.
Munster on the carry, gain of 2 yards. It'll be second and goal from the 3-yard line.
You got Brady Dame wide left, Munster in the backfield, and he gets the ball running left. That's going to be a touchdown for Andrew Munster, TDMC. Tell you what, Dave, I am loving the PA call, touchdown call by Drew.
Yeah, that's quite impressive.
It is.
He never lets us down on anything.
No, he comes through, man.
But he is absolutely killing it tonight. And we've had a lot of offense, several touchdowns. There's a big firework bill tonight.
Oh, yeah,
Love
definitely a big firework bill. You know, just put that on Will Muster's tab.
That's right.
44-20, McLean County going for 2 here. Zach Clayton in motion. He gets the ball running left and puts his head down and bowls over a Hopkins County Central defender.
And at the end of the opening drive of the second half, the 6:04 to play in the third quarter, the McLean County Cougars 26, the Hopkins Central score 20.
I tell you what, Dave, Zach Clayton, we talked about it. He's gotten a lot bigger since last year, and right there, he puts his shoulder pads down. You don't want to be on the receiving end of that hit, and he just rolled over that Hopkins Central defender and into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Nice play right there. So here with 6:04 to play in the third quarter, McLean County now leads Hopkins Central 46-20 here at Paulson Stadium. And with this break in the action, we're going to take a timeout to thank our sponsors. We are the McLean County Sports Network, and we will be right back. All right, folks, and we are back here at Paulson Stadium, McLean County. Up now 46-20 over the visiting Hopkins County Central Storm after a nice touchdown by Andrew Munster and the two-point conversion by Zach Clayton. And that's going to be down at the 41-yard line of McLean County, a short kick for James Hurley. So Hopkins County Central is going to set up shop there at their own 41-yard line. I just got to give an update. Really excited. Really exciting for me. My Cincinnati Reds are playing meaningful baseball here in September, and they just took the lead of their game in Minnesota 2-1 on a Mike Moustakis home run. So I know you don't really care about that, but I do, so there you go. 2 wide both ways. Stringer, he gives the ball, and that is number 7, Jordan Jackson. Got that name at halftime for you guys. And short gain on the play. Jordan Jackson. Yep.
Jackson on the carry for the Storm, tripped up on the play by number.
All right, he's going to bring up second and 7. Got a little bit more than I thought he did right there. And Stringer puts it back in Jackson's hands. Pickup of 2 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and medium, maybe a 3rd and short situation here. Picked up 2, so 3rd and 4 for the Central Storm here. 3rd and 5. We'll give it 3rd and 5. Got that nice haze from the fireworks here. You can tell there's a little moisture in the air now. Kind of eerie. Stringer takes the snap. He's looking to throw left. He lofts one up. That's in the direction of Elijah Baldwin, number 1. Jaden Campbell. It falls harmlessly to the ground. Good defense right there for the freshman defensive back.
It's obvious we're definitely putting a lot more pressure on him, and he's not connecting on those big throws like he was in the first half. That's good to see for us.
Well, he's throwing on his back foot a little bit more, you know. We're starting to make a little bit more noise on that defensive line, and that's huge. You know, getting pressure on a guy that can sit back there and throw it like that is really big. It's 4th and 4 here for Stringer. He takes a snap. He's looking. He throws left, and, contact came just a little bit early. They threw again in Baldwin's direction, and he got there just before the ball arrived. It's going to be a pass interference. That's going to be a first down for Central. And right there, Dave, I wish Elijah would have been a little more aggressive at catching the ball because I think he had a beat on it. But
that's a big play for the freshman, and he just got in there a little too soon, but
just a little bit too quick. But I like what I see out of this freshman. I think he's going to follow in the footsteps of his brothers and be a big time contributor for these Cougars, as that puts the ball in McLean County territory. They're going to be at the 38-yard line of the Cougars. 1st and 10. Stringer takes the snap, and he throws middle, and that is a low ball, but it's a dart, and he hooks up with his brother for the first down. Nice throw right there from Adrian to Christian Stringer, and it's going to be a gain of 13. First down, Hopkins County Central. All right, so Stringer again still in that shotgun. We've seen a lot of shotgun, a little bit of pistol from Central. He's been in shotgun the whole time during this possession. He gets pressure off the backside, and Morgan Allgood slips off. He throws it up, and it's going to be incomplete. Really good pressure by the defensive line again. Morgan Allgood, the senior defensive end, almost had the sack there. Lucas Mosey applied a little more pressure and forced that errant throw. So good plays by our defensive lineman there.
Tell me again how many yards that kid threw for last year.
Last year he threw for over 2,600 yards.
That's a lot, right?
That is a whole lot. I mean, as I said, our Derek Dickerson, who really threw it well for us, had 1,300. He's our record holder. Big bomb there, out of reach for the intended receiver. But, over 2,600 yards through 12 games as starting quarterback. Stringer's thrown for over 3,000 yards in his career. So, he's a big-time player. I mean, you look at him, too. I mean, he looks the part. 6'4", 220, has plenty of arm, and it seems like every ball he throws comes out real sharp, nice spiral.
Oh, yeah.
So, 3rd and 10 here for the Storm.
He's rather Jake Frommish.
Yes, he is. That's a very good comparison for him as he gets the ball out right to Jackson, stiff arm. And he is brought down at about the 17-yard line. Not going to be enough for the first down, but it's going to be fourth and manageable for the Storm. That is an excellent comparison. Jake Fromm, former quarterback at Georgia, and I think that's dead on, man.
Well, he's like Jake from State Farm.
Jake from State Farm? Oh, gosh. Wonder if he likes to wear khakis. All right, fourth down and 4 for the Storm. 2 wide both ways. Jackson in the backfield with Jake from State Farm. He gets pressure on his left side. He throws it up. What a catch by brother Christian Stringer. My goodness, what a play by the sophomore. Excellent, excellent catch. 18-yard touchdown strike from Stringer to Stringer. And that's going to pull Hopkins Central to within 20 at 46-26. Extra point pending. And what a throw and catch right there. Goodness gracious. Yeah, Stringer, I think I said sophomore. He's actually a junior. But excellent catch right there by brother Christian as Stringer steps up right there. He throws it across the middle. It's going to fall incomplete off the hands of number 83 Edwards for Hopkins Central. So 2-point conversion fails, but with 3:41 to play here in the third quarter, McLean County leads Hopkins Central by 20, 46-26. At this time, we're going to take a quick break. Thank our sponsors here in the McLean County Sports Network, and we will be right back. All right, folks, and we are back here at Paulson Stadium. 3:41 to play in the third quarter, coming off that Hopkins County Central Storm touchdown catch. And, again, another onside kick attempt, and Jacob Hampton falls on it. His second recovery of an onside attempt today. And excellent job by the senior Jacob Hampton out there on the hands team as McLean County will set up shop at the Hopkins County Central 40-yard line to begin this drive here. Again, 3:41 to play here in the third quarter. Beautiful night, absolutely gorgeous night here at the football stadium. Great night to return back to football as McLean County's going to line up 2 guys wide left. Connor Baldwin goes in motion and looked to be a little bit of miscommunication there between ball carrier and quarterback. It's going to be a short pickup on the play by Andrew Munster. They're going to give him – actually, they're going to say he gained nothing on that. I thought he fell forward, but don't know where his knee came down. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for McLean County. Oh, it was Zach Clayton now. Excuse me, I said Andrew Munster there. Little miscommunication, it looked like. So 2nd and 10, Brady Dame running out right, or wide right. Got Morgan Allgood as the tight end there, senior on the right tight end. Braden Piercy goes in motion. Ball's given to Andrew Munster running right, and he has a lot of green grass ahead of him. And he is not gone. He's brought down just outside the 10-yard line. But a 48-yard run for number 24, Andrew Munster.
Munster on the carry to the far sideline.
Big pickup there for the senior ball carrier. And I was with you. I thought he was gone, too.
Yeah, I thought he was gone. They're just not – I mean, I could talk all night about how good that kid is.
Oh, he's excellent, man. I mean, and Andrew coming off to get a little bit of a breather here, but I mean, he has been a key contributor on this team for now 3 years, had 150 tackles as a sophomore, broke the school record last year, 200 tackles, broke our buddy Scotty Woodburn's record that had stood for about 15 years.
Shout out, Scotty.
Shout out to Scotty. But here we go, Connor Baldwin tripped up right after receiving that handoff. That's number 7, Jordan Jackson. Excellent play right there. We've seen him mostly on the offensive side, but great play there by Jackson. Do not know what year he is, but he's a good-sized player for the Storm. It's going to bring up second down. They're going to give him a loss of 1 on the play.
It'll be second down McLean County with 2 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Matthew Miller going under center. Puts Baldwin in motion. Handoff is to Baldwin. He gets out left. He's met by number 44. It's going to be a pickup of about 4 on the play. Give him 3. No, 4 on the play. I'm sorry. I'm very indecisive tonight. It's going to bring up third down and 7 for McLean County. For anybody that cares, gain of 4 yards on the play. For anybody that cares, the Cincinnati Reds just added to their lead, are now leading the Minnesota Twins 3-1 as Freddie Galvis hit a bomb. Freddie Galvis looks a lot like our assistant coach, Kane Chambers. If you don't know, Google it. Matthew Miller under center, hands the ball to Andrew Munster, and he is brought down quickly. Nice play by the Hopkins County Central Storm. It's here with a minute to go. McLean County is going to face a 4th and long situation.
What do you think we're doing right here?
I could see one of those rollout plays, get Connor moving with Brady in the corner of the end zone, something like that.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Coach Wagner's very sneaky, though. I mean, and that's the thing about this offense. You just never know what direction they're coming from. A lot of movement, a lot of different contributors, and you just never know what's going to happen. Dukes gets his shoe tied and gets back up to the line of scrimmage. Miller under center. He flips it to Baldwin, and that's Brady Dame wide open in the end zone for the touchdown.
Beautiful.
TDMC.
How about that,
Duke? Brother, I hate to say I told you so, but actually I love to say I told you so. I called that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna brag about that a little bit. I did call that, and nice play right there. Another good ball. Brady Dame, he sneaks through and wide open in the end zone. Connor Baldwin hits him on it. 52-26 McLean County as we go for 2. Miller under center. Nobody in the backfield with him. And the ball is fumbled. Miller trying to sneak it in after the fumble. It is no good. So with 21.4 seconds to go here in the third quarter, McLean County leads Hopkins County Central 52-26 here at Paulson Stadium. This time we're going to take a quick break. We are the McLean County Sports Network, and we are brought to you by these fine folks. All right, folks, and we are back after that McLean County touchdown, and I gotta take a moment right here. So you have the Hicks and Hicks connection up here in the booth tonight between me and Dave, but I also give a shout out to our little brother Alex, who actually made the music that's featured in our sponsorship advertisement video.
Very cool. Very cool. Good job, little brother.
Yeah. So that is Jacob Capps out there with the kick, and nice pickup on the return. That's Brasher. He gets out to the 44-yard line. And Hopkins County Central is going to have some good starting position here for this drive. 15.7 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Yeah, our younger brother Alex and his wife Lindsay, they brought another Hicks into this world last week. So we got a new nephew, Jonas. Really excited about that. We now have a lot of little Rugrats running around.
A lot of Hicks boys running around here.
A lot of Hicks boys. All right, so 1st and 10. Stringer in the pistol. He's going to give it to Jackson, running left. And Jackson gets the edge, and he gets out and picks up about 7 yards on the play. And he did get out of bounds, so that's going to stop the clock. It is not going to stop the clock. It is going to stop the clock. 0.7 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, and no, they're just going to let it go into the fourth. McLean County leading 52-26 here at Paulson Stadium. And Dave, we'll just stay here on the air a little bit, talk about what's transpired. 52 points, a lot of points scored in this game. 52 for us, 26 for them. Most offense that I can remember in a McLean County game in a long time.
Yeah, when this opportunity was brought up for me to go on the air with you tonight, I was like, oh yeah, I got this. I can do this. But this game has been action-packed, a lot of scoring, a lot of movement. I'm like trying to keep up with this video camera, and I'm all over the place. And it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean it's something that you have to get your feet wet a little bit.
Yes.
I think you were getting your feet wet there in the first half, but now you've kind of found your groove.
My number one priority though is to keep this video going for the viewers and stay on the ball. And I'm just having a good time. And while we got a minute, let's talk about our sponsors.
Yeah.
2 things. If folks have a dog, you need to take care of it, get it groomed.
Yes.
All right. If you don't have a dog, get a dog.
Yes.
I love dogs.
We are dog people.
Yes. So Charlie and Me is the way to go.
Definitely go to Charlie and Me. We take both of our dogs, Griffey and Kingston, over there. They do an outstanding job. And call Jill. Her number's on that ad. Make sure to give her a call and set something up. As Stringer goes back to pass, he throws middle. It's incomplete.
Yeah, so on those sponsors, we've been pretty loyal customers of BF Evans, always been, very satisfied, great service.
Yep.
And let's see, Ring Asphalt. We have a concrete driveway, but if we had blacktop, I would call Ring Asphalt.
Definitely. Nathan Ring, he'll hook you up.
I've seen his work. It's great.
Oh, it is. And Aaron, he works here on the McLean County Sports Network. Aaron gets out there and gets his hands dirty a lot. And something cool that they do is basketball courts. They pave basketball courts and make them and paint them and stuff. They're really, really cool as a ball carrier running right. Couple of stiff arms, gets out across the 40-yard line. And that's number 32, Khalil McNary. Big freshman right there for the Central Storm. But anyway, back to Ring Asphalt Sealing. They do outstanding work. Give them a call. 20-plus years of experience. They're insured. Give them a call. Get them out there if you need any asphalt sealed. As Stringer looks back, he's looking left. Nothing doing. He's going to try to break away, and he is caught in the backfield. Number 56, Gabe Whitmer on the sack. And big play right there for Gabe.
So Gabe has hands for feet? Huh? Gabe has hands for feet? Did I hear that right?
Yes, he is Beast from X-Men. Yes, you're right. He does kind of look like that. Great play there by Gabe. 2nd and 12 for the Central Storm. Stringer, he's going to throw right. Big lofted ball out of the arms of Brasher. Number 25 is going to bring up 3rd down and long for Hopkins County Central. But Gabe, I tell you what, Gabe was he played a lot last year. He starting on the defensive line, and he's not a super big guy. He's tall, and that length really helps him on the defensive line, push and pull guys. And if I'm not mistaken, he's leading us in sacks this year. So big shout out to Gabe, the senior.
Yeah, I got a kick out of the senior night. All the quotes, the Wagnerisms, is that right?
Oh, yeah, the Wagnerisms.
He said he had feet for hands.
He had feet for hands. Stringer with some pressure throws it over the middle, and it's knocked down. And that's Elijah Baldwin again right there. And thought he had his first interception of his high school career. Doesn't come down with it, but knocks it down nonetheless. It's going to bring up 4th and long for Hopkins Central.
So Little Baldwin. Love that kid. And I don't feel right calling him Little Baldwin. He's grown like 6 inches this summer.
Yes, he's not that little. He's about Connor's size now.
He's such a good kid.
He is. He is. All the Baldwin boys are. Got to play golf with them a little bit this summer. Really enjoyed that. Really good golfers, Connor and their older brother Noah. And they put it on us every time the Hickses and the Baldwins
I don't know
go
about
golfing.
every time.
Most of the time. Stringer, he throws. He had a little pressure, and then he connects. That's number 83, Edwards, on the reception, and that's going to be just past the first down marker. Excellent throw under pressure for the senior QB, Adrian Stringer. That's going to bring up a first down for Hopkins Central, and he had a Cougar hanging on his leg there and delivered a strike right at the marker. Excellent play right there. Edwards, who caught a touchdown pass earlier in this game, comes down with it, and an excellent route, Right there, he's trying to get to the sticks, and he got to the sticks. All right, so Edwards kind of motioning everywhere, a little motion, a little confusion maybe on the central side, but that's okay. Stringer takes the snap, and pressure up the middle by James Hurley. He slips the tackle, and he is brought down from behind. That's Gabe Whitmer again, but a nice scramble right there for Stringer, who doesn't do a whole lot with his legs. Usually came into this game rushing only for -6 yards, on 9 carries on the season.
Wow.
However, I will say last year in this matchup, he ran 9 times for 75 yards and a touchdown. So he has that capability. But regardless, it's going to be another first down for the Storm. And Stringer, he looks middle. He throws it just through the hands of Brasher. And Brasher comes down with that ball, and that's 6.
I'll tell you what, if I was ever a quarterback, which, I'm sure I would be awesome at it, but either way, if I could throw the ball like that, I ain't running nowhere. I don't even run to the truck when it's raining. So, but just to kind of follow up on our we was talking a little bit about our sponsors. Shout out Aaron Ring.
Yep. Aaron,
that guy does awesome.
He does.
This.
He does a very good job. Like I said, I really hope, as there's a throw outright, a little slip screen, I really hope that Aaron and Nate and Corbin and Samuel Smiley, I always forget about Samuel. He came on last year. I hope those guys are able to come out and get back up here in the booth with us, because they do an outstanding job. They've done an outstanding job for the last couple of years for football and basketball, dedicated a ton of time to this. Most of those guys are seniors, so we hope that they get to do it once again. As Stringer throwing left, jump ball caught by Tanner Edwards. That's going to be a touchdown for Hopkins County Central, and these guys won't go away as they keep putting points on the board. Now 52-32 in favor of McLean County here with 9:23 to play in this ball game. 2-point conversion pending. And I say 2-point conversion. I don't think anybody's attempted an extra point kick tonight. I hear the Hopkins Central radio guys, and they might think that Edwards pushed off right there to get some space. But regardless, it's a touchdown, and there goes Stringer scrambling for the 2-point conversion. So here, like I said, 9:23 remaining in this game, and it's 52-34 over McLean County over the Hopkins County Central Storm. And anyway, so far for our sponsors, Dave, we've talked about BF Evans, excellent service. I bought my truck out there. They've serviced it many times. I've talked to Charlie and me. Yep. Great pet service there. Ring Asphalt Ceiling. They do great work. Like we said, tons of experience by Nathan and Insured. Call them up, do excellent work. There's one sponsor that we haven't mentioned yet.
Yeah, I'm not a customer of them yet.
I'm not either.
But I got a feeling one day I will be.
One day we will be customers of Muster Funeral Home. Hopefully not anytime soon.
They'll be the last to let us down.
They definitely will be the last to let us down. Oh, outstanding, outstanding. No, we want to thank Will, one of the
absolutely.
Always supporting us, McLean County Sports Network, one of the leading supporters of the McLean County football team. And
shout out to that firework bill tonight, right?
Oh yeah, a lot of fireworks tonight. 86 points so far, Dave, and we still got 9.5 minutes to go.
Oh yeah, action-packed game. Could not have picked a better game for me to do this. This has been a blast.
It's perfect. Kind of threw you in the fire, man.
Shout out Nathan Carlisle.
Yeah, Nate Carlisle.
Trying to get all of them in there.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to listening to these kids again, because last year, Carrie and I, we were watching the Catholic game, and
oh gosh,
those kids just made it. They took it to another level, and they did such a good job.
Dude, that was such a magical game.
Yes, it was.
I know. I called a few quarters of that. In the fourth quarter, I was like, "All right, boys, y'all got this. I got to go out and be a fan right now." And
I just loved it at the end.
They absolutely crushed it. It was great. As kicks away, short kick to the 30. That's going to be picked up by Piercy, and he makes a man miss. He's getting up the sideline. If he can make the kicker miss, he's going to have some green grass. No, but he gets out across the 40-yard line. Big return for Braden Piercy. Gets down to the 38-yard line of Hopkins County Central. Took a big hit right there, but he is up. Braden dealt with a little injury this week, but was able to get a little rehab and get back out here for Friday, and he's not disappointing at all. So we'll see what the Cougars can do. 52 points already, really putting points on the board. I believe this is their highest point total since this game last year when they scored 50. So doing a lot of good things on the offensive side of the ball. Has Andrew Munster in the backfield with Connor Baldwin offset, who goes in motion. Ball is given to Munster. He's met at the line of scrimmage, but he keeps trucking and gets out. He's going to pick up about 6 or 7 yards on the play. Nice play right there. A lot of yards after contact. And Andrew Munster, it's funny. You know, he's an outstanding player. He's going to go down as one of the all-time greats here at McLean County High School. And you see his stat line, and you're like, man, this guy must be a monster. You know, 150 tackles as a sophomore, 200 last year. He's been an outstanding running back. And you look at Munster, and he is super strong. Don't get me wrong.
He plays like he's 8 foot tall.
He plays like he's 8 foot tall, but he's only about 5'8", 160. Yeah. Extremely strong, low center of gravity, always keeps his legs moving. And that play was a prime example of that. As Baldwin goes in motion, he gets the ball running right, and he slips through and gets down to the 20-yard line. Nice 13-yard pickup on the play there by Connor.
Took a lot of heart with Connor Baldwin and Munster. They just play with so much heart, and it's to me, I really enjoy watching these kids play and have fun. And those two are having, I think they're all having fun.
Oh, they're having a blast, man. Those two play with a lot of energy, and really this whole team. You know, a lot was said going into last year about kind of having a letdown after having a lot of guys graduate. And I know we had a few seniors last year that were huge contributors, but the vast majority of the guys that pulled off that great upset at Owensboro Catholic and went into the third round of the playoffs and had the greatest run in school history are on that field today. Mm-hmm. And it's that fight and that drive and that not willing to give up ever that makes this team special. As Zach Clayton gets the ball on the pitch, running out left. He's got the first down and no more as he is tripped up. Oh, they're going to mark him just short of the first down, and there's some extracurricular activity there on the sideline. There is a flag, and the sideline is not happy about that, but the official got it right. Threw the flag after the play was over.
Zach Clayton is hobbling off the field. I hope he's okay.
Yes, and I mean, Zach,
he's had a big game tonight.
He has had a big game, and as a lot of people listening know, Zach had a pretty catastrophic injury when he was in middle school, had knee surgery, and I believe there for a little bit, some people were unsure if he was ever going to be able to play again. Okay. It was that kind of knee injury, and anyway, he's back, and he has been outstanding for McLean County these past 2 years. So it's going to be first down and goal for McLean County after that penalty from the Central 6. Miller goes under center, and he gives ball to Munster. Munster running right and picks up about 3 yards on the play, going to cut down that distance. Going to be second down and 3 to go. And that looks like sophomore Will Taylor entering the game for Connor Baldwin. So a little action for the sophomore Will Taylor. We mentioned him in the pregame. He has 12 tackles on the year, picked up a half sack last week, as well as an interception for McLean County, and doing some exciting things as he's in there now. First time I can recall seeing him in the backfield for McLean County, as there's going to be a timeout for Hopkins County Central with that. Here, 7:07 remaining in the fourth quarter. We are going to take a break. We're the McLean County Sports Network, and we are brought to you by these fine folks. We'll be right back. Oh, gosh, and we are back, folks. 2nd and 3 for the Cougars. 2nd and goal from the 3 for the Cougars as the ball is given middle to Lucas Mosey, and he is chopped down just out of the end zone. They're going to mark him down at the 1. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. And bringing in the thumper here, Coach Wagner is.
Mosey on the carry from McLean County.
Mosey, as we mentioned last year, he got a few touches late in games and did a lot with those few touches. Really impressed, and as a freshman, ended up being a pivotal player on the defensive line. This year, he's starting to be incorporated into the offense a little bit more, but expect big things for Lucas Mosey once he gets to be an upperclassman as Miller goes under center, and that is a quarterback sneak, and Matthew Miller is in for the touchdown. So Matthew... There we go. Everybody was waiting on the call there. He was in.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
A little mishap on the fireworks. And
I think everybody's okay.
I think everybody's okay.
Nothing looks to be on fire, so that's good. You can't see that, but...
That mishap wasn't from a lack of practice tonight because they have shot a lot of fireworks.
They have. They might be tired. It might be a fatigue thing.
That's right.
The Undertaker is lighting off fireworks. I feel like I'm in the WWE. Anyway, regardless, Matthew Miller goes in for 6 for McLean County, adds to his team-leading touchdown total, and they're back out there for the 2-point conversion. Mosey in the backfield. Elijah Baldwin, Will Taylor as the wings. Will Taylor gets it, and he's met immediately. That's number 70, Devin Pierce, senior defensive lineman. And I've seen 70 do a lot of good things for Hopkins Central tonight. He's been all over the place. He's been making a lot of plays. Him and number 77, Jacob Osborne, a sophomore. Really big sophomore there, Jacob Osborne seems. But anyway, here with 6:28 remaining in the fourth quarter, McLean County leads Hopkins County Central 58-34. And we'll see. Everything's kind of slowing down.
On McLean County after the play, that penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
So there was a personal foul penalty during the 2-point conversion. So McLean County's going to be backed up here on this kickoff. Got a little UK fight song there playing in the background. UK opens up their season tomorrow, going down to Auburn. How do you feel about it?
You know, I really don't know a whole lot about Auburn this year. I'm just glad everybody's getting to play. You know, not to get away from UK, but I've seen the anticipation for this fall football season for our McLean County Cougars, and I see now what goes into all this, and I've got a new appreciation for the hard work that everybody puts forth, and I'm just really glad that these, especially this group of seniors, are getting to play.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was the biggest thing. I mean, as well. I mean, I know it better than probably anybody here. Baseball season getting canceled. Basically, the day before it was supposed to start, it was really the rug was pulled out from under my guys, and I had 6 seniors on that team. 2 of them had been playing since they were in 7th grade. A few others that had been playing for 3 years, and it was truly heartbreaking to see these guys work so hard for so long not to get to play. I love those guys. I hated it, and I'm just so happy that it didn't happen again to these guys, and these guys are able to get out there. As Jacob Cap sends an onside away, and it kicks it into no man's land. Good location there for that kick. Scrum on the play, and we will see who will come up with it. But outstanding positioning by Jacob Caps right there. And looking out to see, it looks like Hopkins County Central did recover that football. But great job right there by Jacob Caps. So the Storm offense trots back out onto the field. But just to finish off what we were saying, just so happy to be back out here. So happy that UK is going to be playing tomorrow. We got NFL going, and the last 6 months have been a little dreary. And sports is, my main kind of escape from life, and I think it's the same for everybody. As you can see, the energy that's here at Paulson Stadium,
Absolutely.
and it's a thing of beauty. So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Storm. Stringer pitches it, and that is number 8. No, that's number 6. Oh gosh, look out. That's number 6, Logan Rogers. And freshman, he already returned the kickoff for a touchdown. And talking to Hopkins County Central radio guys during halftime, and they have a lot to look forward to with Rogers, the South Hopkins middle school team. They were the state runner-ups last year. Logan Rogers was a running back on that team. And he's one of the fastest kids on this field, still trying to find his footing a little bit on the offensive side of the football, but you can see that raw talent as Stringer takes the snap, and he looks right, he looks back left, he floats it up and over the head of Edwards, who he's already hooked up with for a couple of TDs tonight, but another nice-looking ball from Stringer just out of reach here. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 from the McLean County 23, 5:49 remaining in the football game. And I got to say, Hopkins County Central, they will lose Stringer this year. That's going to be a huge part. But they got a lot of young guys on this team that the future looks pretty bright for them. Rogers, can absolute burn. And then they have big number 32, Khalil McNary, a couple of sophomores we mentioned tonight, as Edwards takes the ball, and he is tackled after a gain of about 8 on the play. But a lot to look forward to for the future for the Storm. And I say that tongue-in-cheek, I guess, because, they put up 34 points tonight. This Storm team is good. They are better than what will most likely be an 0-3 record after tonight. I feel like they are a better team than that, and they're definitely a better team than the score we saw at Owensboro Catholic last week. So,
how many schools have a 230-pound quarterback?
Not many. There's a lot of colleges that don't have a 230
That's kind of what I was thinking.
A lot of colleges don't have a quarterback at 230, 6'4".
So I'm looking down the list here at these second-string quarterbacks, and I think the next one in line may be 135 pounds.
Yeah, Brasher.
Yeah.
Jaden Brasher, sophomore. Yeah, so it's going to be a different look for Hopkins County Central next year. I could see them, and I don't know. Brasher, I know he was warming up as the number 2 prior to the game, and he looked like he was capable, but I could definitely see them kind of changing their mentality and switching to a little bit more of a running attack next year as the 4th down pass goes to brother Brasher. That's number 25, Chase Brasher, the junior. The pass falls incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So a good stand right there for McLean County inside the red zone, and this thing's going the other way. Just got a text message from Zach Hibbs, who we had on during the second quarter. I think he had a lot of fun calling the game for a little bit and talking a little football. What do you think?
Well, I couldn't hear what you guys were talking about, but I do know Zach, and he's an awesome guy, and I'm sure he did well.
He did extremely well. Very funny. Told several stories, and just a good time. It was a nice, well-rounded conversation, similar to what we've had in the second half. So it was a lot of fun. Enjoyed it a lot. As Baldwin takes the snap, running right, gets a short gain on the play, and that was Connor Baldwin, and he's helped up there by 52 Cameron Dukes. A lot of screaming and yelling going on.
Okay, so we haven't had very many penalties tonight.
We haven't. It's been a pretty clean game.
Pretty clean game, hasn't it?
And I tell you what, in these first 3 games, none of them have been complete, just absolute blowouts. 20 points, 14 points tonight. We're up by 24. But I think a big reason for that is our discipline. Of course, it's football, energy, or, everything is everybody's hot, and it's a very intense game. But we have been the more disciplined team in all 3 of these games. And I tell you what, 3 or 4 years ago, that was not the case with McLean County. I remember one year, I think we averaged 20 penalties a game.
I really appreciate seeing these guys keep their composure, and when things get kind of ugly down there in the piles, they they don't respond, in a negative way, and they get up and they get ready to play, the next play. And they keep their mouth shut and get back on the line.
They play to the whistle and then they stop, and that's hard to do in a game like football. As that was Lucas Mosey carrying the ball for the Cougars, looks to have the first down and a little bit more. Nice pickup right there for the sophomore.
County brings the ball out just shy of the 30-yard line, but that's good enough for a first down, Cougars.
All right, folks, sorry about that. All right, folks, we're back. Sorry for that. Zach Clayton running out left. He is tackled for a loss on the play. 2:24 remaining here in the game. McLean County leading 24 points. And that might be our biggest loss of the game. Not a big loss, but 2 or 3 yards right there. Zach Clayton had a big game for the Cougars, couple of touchdowns tonight, and he continues to have an exceptional junior year as we are a Swiss Army knife offense. Never know what you're going to pull out of there. Somebody different every single night. As Miller puts Clayton in motion, the ball is given middle, looks like Mosey. He's going to get back past the original line of scrimmage, pick up a 4 on the play.
Yeah, you bring up a really valid point. I feel like we have several weapons.
Yes.
A lot of guys to go to, and everybody's been stepping up tonight. Obviously, Connor's had a huge game. Piercy's had a huge game. Zach Clayton.
Yeah, Munster. It's the thing about Munster. He's one of those guys that's like, he probably has 100 yards rushing tonight, and he probably has over 10 tackles. But it's one of those guys you get used to hearing his name over and over and over again. That's what you expect out of a guy like that, and that's tough. But that's what kind of player Andrew Munster is. I mean, this year in a shortened season, he's probably going to end up with 120, 30, 140 tackles, which is absolutely outrageous. And anyway, right now we got a timeout on the field. We're not going to go anywhere. We actually want to tell you, please stick around after the game. We got something special planned for you.
Yes.
So be sure when the clock hits zeros here in a minute and 30 seconds, please stick around.
Big night tonight.
Big night tonight, and we'll explain why. We mentioned a couple of things during the pregame. You might have a hunch of what's going on, but if not, definitely stay tuned regardless. So we're going to stay on here, continue to rock out, and just going to give some more love to our sponsors. Muster Funeral Homes, as we said, located in Livermore and Calhoun, Kentucky. Funeral director since 1855. Rings Asphalt and Sealing located in Calhoun, Kentucky. Call owner-operator Nathan Ring for any and all of your asphalt and sealing needs. Charlie and Me Dog Grooming, located in Livermore, Kentucky. One-stop shop for everything. Dog grooming. Like I said, we take our dogs there. Jill does an exceptional job. And I got to say, if my wife says that Jill does an exceptional job, she does an exceptional job, because my wife is very picky. And the B.F. Evans Ford, your source for new Fords and used cars, located in Livermore, Kentucky. So Matthew Miller going under center, minute 33 remaining here in this contest, 3rd and 9 for the Cougars. Piercy's put into motion. He's trying to run out right. He cuts it up and right into the arms of a waiting defender. Number 15 from Hopkins Central makes the tackle, and Hopkins Central is going to call their 3rd and final time out and get the Cougars to punt. For the first time tonight, have not punted one back to Hopkins Central, so likely going to punt here. We will see. So another timeout. During this timeout, I'm going to hop on and see if there are any updates to any of the games around the area. It looks like Owensboro Catholic and Todd County Central has gone final. Owensboro Catholic defeated Todd County Central 43-16. So a big win for Owensboro Catholic right there against the Todd County Central team that, we've experienced it. They're really coming around. It's not the Todd County Central you thought of a few years ago. They can put some points on the board. They scored 20-some-odd points, 22 maybe, against us last year as we were coming down the stretch. So a Todd County Central team that can put points up. But anyway, McLean County not electing to punt here, which we have not had much success punting. We don't really have a punter as Connor Baldwin takes the pass and he throws it right to number 18 of Hopkins County Central. Had Brady Dame open, but Brady Dame did not get his head around, so it's going to be an interception for Connor Baldwin. And that was number 18, Chris Bolden, a junior, comes up with the pick. So Hopkins County Central is going to take over here at the McLean County 45-yard line. And ill-advised pass for sure. Brady, like I said, didn't get his head around, didn't see the pass, and went right to the Hop Central safety. They're going to take over here at the McLean County 45-yard line. Minute and 22 seconds remaining in this game. Stringer joined in the backfield by McNary. Really good-looking freshman for Hopkins Central. And Stringer throws low. That's number 1, Jaden Campbell on the reception. He cuts it back in. He is tackled at the 20-yard line. That is Elijah Baldwin, freshman, on the tackle. And looked like Campbell was not super pumped there after the play, but he was broken up by senior Braden Piercy on our side. And like I said, love seeing that when tempers flare. We've kind of been shutting it down more on our side of the football. As Stringer, he throws deep right, and it's going to fall incomplete. Diving attempt right there for an interception. And an almost really cool flip up right there. I believe that's Connor Baldwin. He almost looked like a ninja, but he didn't look like a ninja because ninjas don't fall down when they do that little back flip thing, you know. But he almost did. It was.
Had it. I taught him that.
You taught him that, yeah.
Elijah could do it.
Until Connor said that. So 2nd and 10. Stringer looking to throw right. And tried to hook up with his brother right there. And ball falls incomplete. That was actually perfect timing on the coverage by Connor Baldwin. Contacted the receiver just as he was in the process of trying to catch that ball. And perfect timing, broken up. 3rd and 10 for the Hopkins Central Storm. The clock will stop here. 47.8 seconds remaining in this ball game. 3rd down and 10 for Central as Stringer is rolling right, looking right. A little bit of a hold there, but no flags thrown on the play. It looked like Gabe Whitmer had Stringer in his sights, but the pass, regardless, is complete. It's going to bring up 4th down and 4 for Hop Central. Just under 30 seconds remaining in this one. And it looked like Stringer tried to spike that ball. Luckily, there was a false start on the Storm as it is 4th down. So a spike there would have actually turned the ball back over to the Cougars. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It's going to bring up 4th and 9 for Central from the 19-yard line. And the clock has started. Offensive penalty in a situation like that does not stop the clock. So if they want to put some more points on the board, they're going to have to do it now as the clock goes under 10 seconds. Snap is dropped by Stringer. He's going to throw. He's going to roll right. He throws to the end zone. It is broken up, and that was Brady Dame going up high. The basketball player in him coming out. It's going to be a turnover on downs for the Cougars here. 1.5 seconds. So it'll be a knee. We'll get into victory formation here and call this one a ball game. As we said earlier, be sure to stick around, stay tuned as we have something special for you in store. So stick around here with us after the clock strikes 0. It's Matthew Miller going under center. Victory formation for McLean County, and that'll do it, folks. McLean County moves their record to 3-0 on the season as they defeat the Hopkins County Central Storm 58-34 here at Paulson Stadium. Great home opener, and everybody keep an eye on what's happening on the field as this game, as we mentioned in the pregame, Coach Zach Wagner is now the all-time wins leader in school history for a coach, and he is going to be given now a proclamation from the and he goes across and gives a fist pound to the head coach from Hopkins County Central, but he is now given a proclamation from the McLean County Judge Executive, and just an awesome thing as Coach Wagner's daughter's out on the field. And we'll listen to Drew Crabtree present this to Coach Wagner.
Coach Royce Hood's win total, and is now the winningest coach in McLean County High School football history. McLean County Judge Executive Curtis L. Dane is here tonight to present this special proclamation to Coach Wagner. A proclamation honoring Coach Zachary O. Wagner, McLean County High School head football coach. Whereas Zachary O. Wagner became the head football coach of McLean County High School in the fall of 2013, bringing his Michigan winged helmets and ground attack of Fear the Wing offense to McLean County High School football. And whereas Coach Wagner has been the first coach to lead McLean County football to 5 consecutive playoff appearances. And whereas Coach Wagner's 2019 McLean County football team was the first team to win the district championship since 1992. Whereas Coach Wagner was the first coach to lead McLean County to a victory beating the private school Owensboro Catholic in 27 years. Whereas Coach Wagner is the first coach to lead McLean County football to a regional final, only losing to the eventual state 2A champion in the 2019 season. And whereas Coach Wagner is currently in his 8th season as head football coach of McLean County, making him the longest tenured coach in school history. And whereas with tonight's win over Hopkins Central, Coach Wagner now has 44 wins as head coach of McLean County football, making him the winningest coach in McLean County history. And now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Curtis Lynn Dane, Judge Executive of McLean County, Kentucky, do hereby honor Coach Zachary O. Wagner on this day, September 25th, 2020, for becoming the winningest coach in McLean County High School history. Thank you, Coach Wagner, for making McLean County football great again.
Truly a special scene right there, folks, as Coach Wagner receives a special proclamation from Judge Executive Curtis Dame, and just a special night, just a very special night for Coach Wagner. He showed up here in 2013. McLean County had lost 31 games in a row when Coach Wagner showed up in 2013. and he has won 44 games ever since, and it has been an absolutely phenomenal ride, going from really the darkest point in McLean County's history, or football history, and taking it to the pinnacle last year as we defeated Owensboro Catholic in the second round of the playoffs, became district champions, went to the third round of the playoffs for the first time in school history, and just top it off right there. He breaks Coach Royce Hood's record that stood for over 30 years. He's become the longest tenured coach in McLean County High School history, and just a special night for Coach Wagner. So proud of him, and proud of what he's done for this McLean County football program, folks. Now with that, we are now 3-0 after this big 58-34 victory, and we got a big game coming up next week.
Yes, we do. It's been an awesome night here at Paulson Stadium. I've had a blast. Thanks for having me, guys. Hope everybody at home enjoyed the coverage, and let's look forward to next week.
Really, and we're going to Owensboro Catholic next week. A lot of people have asked whether or not we will be broadcasting. It's still up in the air. We initially said we were not, but keep an eye on our Facebook page. We may end up heading over there for that big game. First matchup since we defeated Owensboro Catholic last year in the district championship over at Still Stadium. So it'll be a clash of 3-0 teams. It'll be a clash for that top spot in District 2 or 2A District 2. So make sure to check our Facebook page for that. But just an outstanding night here at Paulson Stadium. Me and Big Bro on the mic. It was awesome. This first time. It's been a Hicks connection there. Had Zach Hibbs come in for the second quarter. Had a blast talking football with him. Had Drew Crabtree over on the PA tonight, just making awesome touchdown calls. A lot of fireworks. Just an outstanding night. And we'll say this before we let you go. Just congratulations, Coach Wagner. You deserve everything and more. So anyway, we are the McLean County Sports Network. Before we let you go, we're going to play our sponsor video. Thank you to everyone that supported the Sports Network this year, and we'll talk to you later.
Go Cougars.
Go Cougs.